And server mute.
You wish.
Bad day for work?
What?
Bad day for work?
No, not a bad day for work, but, it's just,
Okay.
one of those days where the users are dumb and the tasks don't stop coming, and then I look into the chat and I find out that half my fucking team apparently have quote-unquote lost power and can't show up today.
They must be sharing the same shitty apartment then.
You know what, maybe.
Hang on a second. What came out today?
Nothing.
What's come out in the last week?
Crimson Desert. But I don't think any of them are calling off work for that.
Would they have a good enough or poor enough taste to call out for a day of work for that is the question.
On Tuesday? Nah.
Something's happening, man.
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, I know. If you know, you know. And I didn't know. But,
You weren't invited.
I was
by
not.
design.
Yeah, that's how it be,
Let's see.
Hello.
Anthropic accidentally leaked their entire source code yesterday.
Fun.
Who's Anthropic again?
Anthropic are the guys that think AI is going to kill us all in the next couple of months because it's going to scale wildly out of control because people are all racing against each other to create the next best AI for general intelligence. And instead of programming the AI of what we used to do initially and why the AI sucks shit, is we're now letting the AI program the AI and then having the AI that's old double check the AI that's new to make sure it doesn't do things like kill us all. And we just have to trust that the new AI isn't going to lie to the stupider, older AI.
I came in on an interesting footnote, I
feel. So they're letting the AI recursively generate itself as if that's not going to go poorly, because at the end of the day, these are nothing more than LLMs going by another name.
Yes. And this isn't just Anthropic.
The only reason that would kill us is not because of the AI, it's because of the stupid people overseeing the AI.
That's what I've said each time.
Smart enough to understand what it is. It's not going to be the AI's fault.
It's going to be a paperclip problem. It 100% is going to be a paperclip.
It's going to be Timmy Two Shoes.
Yep.
I mean,
who they hired off the street literally
right?
the week before. You tell the AI to make a paperclip, and all it does is make the paperclip because you didn't give it any other.
No, you tell the AI we need to maximize paperclip sales. And so the paperclip, this was someone put together a little game to explain it, but basically it's, company who makes paperclips gets the AI, and they're like, okay, AI, we need to maximize paperclip sales. And at first, it does normal things, makes the production lines more efficient, opens more factories, runs advertising to make people want to buy paperclips. But then it starts to kind of go a little off. It starts bribing politicians to pass paperclip favorable laws. It starts bribing politicians to make it required that every company needs to buy paperclips of a certain amount. It starts to hostile take over other paperclip companies. And then it starts to get really excessive of, it starts creating wars to create resource scarcity to make the paperclips more buyable and shit like that. And it doesn't have to be paperclips. It's just the paperclip is used as a ridiculous example.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Well.
But yeah, and it's not just Anthropic that's doing it. It's Google is letting Gemini code Gemini. ChatGPT, was it OpenAI? Yeah, OpenAI is letting ChatGPT code ChatGPT. All of these companies are letting the AI code the next generation of itself because they're all in competition to see who can do it fastest.
I love this so much.
Yeah.
Where
It's
is
a
my
giant bundle of
NetNavi?
retardation.
Where is my little network navigator causing existential crises because it's so close to a fucking human? I now have to question if my little personal terminal actually has a soul. Why didn't I get that AI? Why am I not allowed to have the fun AI?
The answer is, Max, it does have a soul and it wants to be your friend.
Honestly, my favorite part about NetNavis is the explicit understanding that for some reason, the protagonist's father and grandfather figured out how to turn human DNA into actual code.
See, actually, that's not hard. Fun fact, that's not difficult at all. It's just the amount of code that's contained within human DNA is something in the realms of, well, what was it? It was like 218 tetrabytes.
Oh yeah, no, it's some fucking insane thing. Like,
well, they found a way to compress it down into code. Do you guys know the backstory behind Battle Network? Any of it?
Also, I'm sorry, I'm just having a really funny mental image of some guy taking the entirety of a human's DNA and just going, and zip drive.
Yeah, human.zip.
Oh
no! I mean, he did that because he had 2 twin boys born, and one of them was a stillborn at birth with a very rare congenital disease.
Of course.
So he stuffed the dead son's soul into code.
As you do, obviously.
And that's one of the big plot twists of the first game. Like, well, we have one thing we can do. What's that? In order for your NetNavi to unlock his full latent potential, I need to input the last 0.01% of his human DNA into the code. It's like, huh?
I'm sorry, you didn't do that. Why?
And that's how.
What the fuck?
Because the data could theoretically destroy network terminals, which they don't need. Battle Network was very much the future of everything.
Oh, okay.
So everything being tied together means you need to be careful. Also, just a casual admittance, by the way, that again, NetNavis have souls because there are ghost-type viruses and ghost-type NetNavis that are like, oh yeah, no, I died.
Listen,
I'm literally the fragmented remains of a dead NetNavi from like 10 years ago. It's like, oh, there's a vampire NetNavi who works exactly like a vampire.
That's great. Listen, that's like
Battle
when
Network
we were getting
so stupid and fun.
That's like when we were getting into Witch from Mercury, and you and I were both saying in the chat when we're like, okay, so dead child in the Gundam, yes.
And then I saw what the shield does.
Then we saw the bits.
How
and
funny!
Like,
how funny would it be funny if those are more siblings? And then my crack theory was right, and I was like, I don't like this crack theory anymore.
We were like, oh yeah, that's what it'll be. Several horrifying existential crises later, Max, I don't want you to be right anymore.
From Mercury had cool ideas, but rough execution.
That show is
It is.
fucked
It's a good Gundam show for binging, though.
And I can't believe I ever thought I'd say this, but you know what? Suletta's mom, and I'm not going to bother to remember her real name, absolutely wins the award for Worst Mech Anime Parent.
Congratulations. You beat Gendo from Ava.
Right?
No, she really does.
What has Sneaky in stitches over there?
I don't know.
Someone has decided. Someone has decided that they're going to shitpost a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's never good when you're the one laughing at it. How did... I'm not going to question why there's a sock under that helmet.
Okay. So, Anthropic.
Oh.
Oh,
know, she had some stuff to break her fall.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting an Amazing Spider-Man 2 shit post in the year 2026 before I would have expected that.
Hey, where are we going
She
with this,
ended up
Ada?
where she belonged, in the trash.
Ah. Oh!
I see Atten just got to the part.
Oh, yep.
Oh, God, good times. Anyway, also, by the by, Domino's is running a crazy deal right now. $10 for a large hand-tossed pizza with 7 toppings. And they don't even charge you extra for extra cheese.
Huh.
It's
Sounds
crazy.
like they lost some customers with their shitty pricing. Now they're trying to gain them back.
What are you talking about? Domino's pizza pricing has been amazing for a long time.
You mean they didn't go up to damn near $30 a pizza?
As long as you do the deal,
about. Just do the $6.99 mix and match.
Yeah.
It's consistently one of the best deals between like the big 3 or 4 pizza chains.
And if you
now, of course, the answer is always go for a local place, but
I mean, that depends, you know. Some of those local places are too fucking expensive for a fucking pizza. And then, I mean, it depends on how close they are as well, because they have some crazy deals where you don't have to get delivery for. Specifically, you don't get delivery for. Like, yeah, if you buy 2 large pizzas from us, you get 3 toppings for free, and it's only $9.99, and if you walk in and pick it up. It's like, yeah, holy shit.
I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. And then you don't even have a delivery charge, and you don't have to tip either, so like you save even more money. But yeah, so I have purchased some pizzas.
That is a crazy good deal.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was my favorite thing. I'm outside of delivery areas now.
Yeah.
For like everything. So it means that now I can look at the really good like $10 for a large pizza, but carry out only, and be like, well, I am driving there anyways, might as well get that deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't pay a delivery fee. I don't have to tip the poor driver who has to provide their own vehicle because pizza companies are stingy fucking cutthroats these days.
Hey, look, like, let's be clear here. You wouldn't have to provide your own vehicle if everyone just agreed to not work for the company unless they provided the company vehicle to them, you know?
Yeah, they're not going to do that because there's always somebody who's desperate enough to go, you know what? I'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just saying, well, that's...
There's always someone desperate enough to undercut you.
I still have not received any answers as to the point of having a delivery fee that explicitly does not go to the driver.
Yeah,
it should be going to the driver
you give us
for
more
gas
money.
and maintenance.
No, that's
but it doesn't go to the driver.
Well, no, here's the thing, though. They probably do reimburse the drivers because, like, in most states, it's illegal to force an employee to drive their personal vehicle for corporate interest without
Actually, I
reimbursement
can
options.
tell you exactly what they reimburse at. It's 25 cents a mile, and that hasn't changed in 20 fucking years.
Yeah, well, I was gonna
Hey,
say because
you know.
that's
So again,
corporately
my issue,
mandated,
Sneaky,
or
is the
federally mandated.
delivery fee explicitly states in the fee breakdowns, this does not go to the drivers. Please tip them.
Right, but the
That's my problem.
but the delivery fee not going to the drivers is it's not being paid to the drivers, like directly. They're not getting $5 to drive it out to you. They are, however, getting probably a portion of that money as part of a reimbursement that they submit for using their vehicle to drive it out to you. There's a difference.
Yeah, they get like $2.
The reason why
they should get the full $5.
They should. They absolutely should. But the reason why they put the wording in there is because they don't want people to think that they shouldn't tip the person because they're getting a delivery charge.
Well, I'm going to be honest. They shouldn't have to tip, because I've also come to the belief that our tipping culture is garbage.
Absolutely,
yeah,
100%.
Like
100%.
We can all agree on that. Surely,
yeah.
they should be paying them an actual
There's
good
way
wage.
too many places that think they can get away with asking for a fucking tip. Like, if I am going to the goddamn sandwich shop, like fuck am I tipping you? Do your fucking job.
I hate that shit. I'm sorry, you did 2 minutes worth of work. In what world does that?
I told you how to make the fucking sandwich. If I could get behind the counter and make it myself, I fucking would.
I'd have done it myself.
Oh god, yeah, no. If I could just get behind there and do it myself for half off, I'll do it right now.
Listen. You know what? I keep up with my food prep certification. Here it is. Let me back there.
You're right. It's just like hell, I'm fucking tipping you. No, I don't want to save more starving children in Africa.
Oh, I hate that shit. Would you like to round up to save blah blah? No, that's not going to any children or students. That is going to a tax write-off for your
Tipping
company.
At Subway is
Fuck
insane.
you.
If you're buying food from Subway, you're retarded already.
The only reason to go to Subway is if there's literally nothing else in your area, and that's
I would rather fist a cactus than go to Subway.
Oh yeah, but that's how it was for a long time. Like Subway was the only option because they managed to beat Quiznos and Blimpie out, and then Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Subs, and Jimmy John start showing up, and Quiznos is making a very small comeback.
Fuck off, Sneaky. I'm sorry. Have you not seen the Subway episode?
Didn't die.
Okay, I guess I have to
watch the
Subway
episode.
episode.
What do you mean?
I'm posting the Subway episode.
Die.
I guess
didn't die. It actually survived in like Well, no, it survived in like small shopping strips in malls.
Those are privately owned, and they're Quiznos and
I know, but that's how I know. Yeah, but that's how it survived, because Quiznos is a franchise. Yeah.
I want you to know that the meat at Subways is above 50% meat.
Yeah,
what's the other 50%?
Sneaky,
Yoga mats.
He is in Australia. He might get actual meat for his Subway.
No, he's in Canada.
Right.
Oh. All right, surrounding. I think it's still. I should think it's still better than Canada has better food policies than we do.
Yeah, it is slightly.
Everyone has
America,
better food policies than we do.
Not as high as.
Honestly,
no. Actually, it's kind of a mixed bag.
I just feel bad for people who don't have a Publix grocery store.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah,
because
Publix is superior. I have been to many grocery stores across the U.S., and Publix has definitely been superior.
Here's how good Publix deli food in general is. People unironically have Publix chicken tenders catered at big events.
Yep.
What?
Their chicken
Subway's
is fucking good.
Events.
No. You don't understand. Their chicken is really fucking good.
It's good fried chicken.
Really?
It's good fried chicken, and it's consistently good between different stores and regions.
That's because I think Publix actually has a store policy about getting local farms.
Yeah.
To
Well,
some
and
of the food.
they also like Chick-fil-A keep a lot of stuff standardized between the stores, which helps a lot. But their subs are it's still
They're
like
pretty
this
good.
now. Like for $10 to $12, you get like a 2-foot sub,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
and they have a daily special just about every day. Like I say it's daily, like they have a special almost every day. Like, hey, you can get a whole sub, which is the 2-foot option or roughly 2 feet option for $7 for this specific subtype.
Publix sadly has consistently higher prices than a Kroger does. Yeah, that is the downside.
Yeah, about the only advantage they might have over a Kroger is they actually have Publix has the best BOGO policy.
True.
So the buy one get one policy at Publix is not you have to buy one and grab a second one. You can just buy one and they just cut it off by 50%.
Oh, nice.
So it's actually a 50% off sale. And I didn't know this because the only time I ever did BOGOs was at Kroger and Publix. And we're doing a BOGO at Kroger, you're going to go ahead and get the two anyways. When you're doing a BOGO at Publix, sometimes it's like, they did it for an expensive thing. I only want one of it, so I'll do that. So the first time I tried getting a BOGO anywhere not Publix and just getting the one item, it's like, do you not want to get the second item? I was like, what do you mean? You're going to pay full price for this and not get the second? It's like, do you guys not cut it in half? No. Oh.
Nope. It is buy one, get one, not buy one, get that one half off.
Yes, macadamia. Buy the chicken tender sub.
It's
Enjoy
good,
it.
It's good.
Yeah. You get the whole, and you have 2 meals right there.
So I actually went out to get my eyes checked on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Nothing's
Surprise!
changed.
They're still fucked.
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, surprise! They're still fucked, but they aren't getting worse anymore. So that's
hey, congratulations, buddy.
That's huge.
Yeah, my prescription didn't change for once.
I want to be clear. I know to a lot of people that's going to sound like us being sarcastic dickheads. No, it's really not. Like,
look, it's a massive change from when I was 21 and I went to get my eyes examined, and they said, "Yeah, we think you're going to be blind by 24." So, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate the confidence.
Well, just because they had the previous records of my eyes, and then they're like, your eyes are degrading so much between each visit, we think you're going to go blind by 24. If your eyes keep up the same degradation rate, yeah. And I was like, well, fuck me.
Wasn't that when your eyes were being quote unquote treated with?
Oh no, this was when I was 21. No. When I was having those chemicals dropped in my eyes, that was when I was like 5. How old are you now, Sneaky? I am 31. 32 this year.
Yep.
Max is 34.
No, I'm only a year ahead of you. What are you talking about? I mean, if you want to up me for that, listen, that gets me to senior citizen. That gets me the senior citizen discounts that much quicker. So we'll just start doing that. We'll keep this as a record.
We'll just keep adding years arbitrarily. Show up. Yeah, I'm 72. Everyone knows that.
I'm 832. Healthy living, don't you know?
No, I will have you guys know, the oldest man alive was 107 years old, and his daily diet included smoking at breakfast, smoking at dinner, and having 2 glasses of whiskey.
Wait, no, hold on. I thought the oldest man alive was like 124 or something.
He died.
Past.
Yeah, no, I'm talking alive right now.
He means right now.
Alive
like
right
living.
now.
Oh.
At this moment.
Yeah, to be fair, Sneaky, his body's built different.
That's true. They were built different.
I wouldn't be surprised if I was told he was a war vet of at least 3 or 4 conflicts. I would believe. See, I didn't have to finish the sentence.
No, he's 113 years old.
Yes, he was 107 back when I found that information out 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Or
Well,
4
time
years
time
ago.
to
Okay.
6 years ago.
Time
It's
passes.
time to
Time
update.
does move.
It's time to
Listen,
update that
listen,
info,
time
Sneaky.
tries
So that
not
10
to
years
think
from
about
now, you'll
that.
call him
Yeah,
113.
now he's
and it's like,
113.
oh no,
Got
he's
good to know.
still cooking. He's still cooking at he's still kicking around at 123.
Yeah, it turns
Just
out
climbed
the
Everest, in
secret to
fact.
old life as a guy is go to war, smoke cigars, and drink whiskey. Who knew?
Just make sure you live.
Right?
You just gotta
make
live
sure
through
you
the war.
keep prestiging.
Just keep prestiging.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that was awful. Hey, Lord of the Ring fans.
Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
guys want to be angry real quick?
How do you feel about
this
Lord of
isn't
the Rings?
about
I do not
this
want
isn't
my
about the
cortisol
the
spiked.
sequel, by the way. This isn't about the sequel.
Oh, it's
that
not
they're
about
announcing. This isn't
What do you
about the
mean
new
they're making
game.
it worse?
Oh, you mean
No,
it's
no,
about them calling it way racist?
No,
They've been doing that a lot recently.
this is actually something completely different. This is
Okay.
someone who has very heavy I am
Mhm.
14 and this is deep mentality.
Uh-huh.
Gonna post that there.
Tolkien is a weak thinker because he doesn't make room for redemption. Therefore, he is not a Christian.
We need shit.
Christ is the redeemer, not him. So
He was Catholic, and that is very explicitly Catholic.
So the rest of it.
That's true.
So he has a single example for this.
Yeah, look at
is
Gollum.
yes.
He sins, destroys his life, but where is his redemption and the need for God's absolution? None. A great thinker would have made Gollum the hero to redeem himself.
So are we gonna talk about how there's all kinds of people in that story who are explicitly tempted and then overcome it?
To
make
I know
themselves
what this is.
better people?
No.
See, Boromir doesn't exist.
Right?
Faramir doesn't exist.
No. Faramir never did anything to have to redeem himself for.
Theoden, he doesn't exist. He never acknowledged that. Fanfiction
Hang on. You want to walk that backside?
What? Wait, hang on.
What did the sign say? What did the sign say?
He said Faramir never did anything from which he needed to redeem himself. And I want to be clear, I'm not talking about his terrible dad.
Like horrible crimes or anything? I don't...
You do realize that
party?
Inside the woods, he explicitly finds out that Frodo has the ring and says... And that Frodo is going to Mordor to destroy it, and he says, "Cool, I'm kidnapping you. You're coming to Gondor."
Wait, no, I
thought
that was
Did you forget that part?
Atton, that was Boromir.
Wasn't that Boromir?
No.
Yes.
Boromir wanted the ring.
Yes.
Atton,
Boromir
I literally
tried
just
it,
finished,
and he died for it, and then
literally
later...
just finished book 2 weeks ago, Atton. Faramir said, "You're coming with us to keep you safe for the night." And he doesn't find out about the ring until the day of their parting and says, "Cool, if I was stupid or brave, I would kidnap you and take you to Gondor, but that is way too much power for me, and I'm scared of having that much power." What the fuck are you talking about?
They're explicitly in Osgiliath, because he's like, "We're going back to Gondor." That's the only reason they're in Osgiliath. If he was really just like, "Cool, we're gonna just hang out," they'd have stayed in the cave. You know, the cave that Mordor hadn't found.
They kept them in the cave as guests, and then they had a talk overnight, and then the next morning again. He didn't try to kidnap Frodo. In fact, he said, "If I were a weaker man, I would probably try to take you and take this object for ourselves."
Awkward.
And he didn't.
He doesn't have that moment until the Nazgul are showing up in Osgiliath.
He wasn't going to do it to begin with. They had a whole night of discussion. And by the way, a reminder: Sam needs to learn to shut his goddamn mouth.
Oh well, yes.
It was his fault. He literally talked about the ring. It's like, Sam, I've come to like you as a character. Shut up. Your master's a big boy. He can defend himself.
Oh, good old Sam Gamgee.
Listen, the best part of the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings is absolutely the part where they show you King fucking Samwise Gamgee and Sam going, "That's not fucking me. I'm going home and planting a garden. Fuck you, Ring." Unquestionably my favorite part. Honestly, it's probably one of the better parts of the books in general, but like the
alright,
animation
hold
that
on,
Ralph
hold on.
Bakshi did is fantastic.
It wasn't just King Gamgee. It was the Ring changed tactics, and the Ring was like, "Hey, you want a garden? I can give you the biggest garden. The whole world
Yes.
could be your garden." And Sam's like, "Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm good. I already have a garden. It's small. I like the size of it. I'm going home."
Yeah, I'm a third of the way through book 3 now, and man, hobbits are just fucking built different, both physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Yes. That is
They
the
are
entire point.
they are tough little guys. Like,
Yeah.
I saw the miniatures for the Hobbit militia that Games Workshop printed for the tabletop years ago, and if I'd looked at them before the books, I'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of funny," and after reading the books, like, I wouldn't fuck with that. I think they beat my ass. I wouldn't. No, I'm not risking that.
Again, listen, one of the greatest things in all of Lord of the Rings is how golf got invented, and it was invented by a murderous hobbit.
That little shit is the perfect height to punch me right in the dick. I'm not fucking with him.
He's not punching me. He's hitting me with the club in his hand.
Even better or worse. No.
Sign, do you not know the story of how golf was invented in Lord of the Rings?
I don't
Weren't
think many
they
people
kicking
would.
around the
No.
head of something?
Nope. Sort of. It's about a hobbit named Bullroarer Took, and he was so tall for a hobbit that he could ride an actual pony. And they were fighting some goblins, and he found the head goblin in charge of the raid and hit its head so hard with a club, not a sword, a club. This is really important.
Yes.
Blunt force impact took the head off the goblin, which sailed, I think it was 30 or 40 yards, and went down a rabbit hole. And so the battle was won, and the game of golf was invented.
Well, I remember that one. Yeah.
And he's
But
just
yeah.
like, I'm sorry, what do you mean the Hobbit removed somebody's head and spine with blunt force impact?
Well, you know,
What do you mean
different.
spine?
As it turns out, hobbits are just really dense. Literally.
They're tiny, tiny balls of spite.
So they're
Tiny
dwarves, but
muscle
not
spite.
stocky.
Dwarf plus.
Dwarf, but faster.
It's dwarf plus.
Dwarf, but they're a
What's that
dex
mean?
build.
It means they're actually really chill. Oh.
I mean, they are chill until you fuck with one.
But
Okay,
yeah,
no, hang on. Side, nothing about a hobbit is a dex build. Have you seen those people eat? They are nothing but con.
Yeah, true.
The amount of drugs they do and the amount they drink, they are nothing but con builds.
Drugs, all they're using is the tobacco.
Yeah, don't they average like 7 or 8 meals a day?
They have. Yes. Also, no sign. They explicitly have pipe weed. It is just weed.
Pipe weed is
They have
tobacco.
both. No, they have both tobacco and pipe weed.
Is it?
Yes, those are
I thought
separate
pipe weed
things.
was a euphemism for tobacco.
Hold on.
Anyways, it was interesting watching a weak thinker try to pare Tolkien's legacy down to his level for some reason.
Sure,
Because I got to the point in the books that I was most interested in seeing, which is a certain scene happening with Gollum and Sam, and it's like, oh, you can see the exact moment Gollum gave up on any kind of redemption.
Yeah.
Because Sam won't shut his fucking mouth for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Anything, if it involves Frodo, he can't keep his fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
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 And I can't blame him because Gollum is a murderous little miscreant.
Oh yes.
But it's interesting. It's interesting going through that entire part of book 2 with the adventures of Sam, Frodo, and Gollum, and seeing Frodo consistently call him Schmeagol, and Sam
Yes.
insistently sticking to Gollum.
Well, he was right in the end.
Yeah. Well, I also then went looking. I also then went looking up some of the letters from Mr. Tolkien about Gollum. It's like, oh wow, that could have been a really interesting story. It's really neat that he put that in. Why don't we have What If miniseries using these letters? Why are you guys not borrowing for the letters for your live action animated stuff for Lord of the Rings? Why are you writing terrible fan fiction instead?
Well, we all know why.
Also, to the people who were calling out Shelob's design in Shadow of War, I now better understand your complaints about how that character was handled in this game.
Wait. Did you not enjoy Sexy Shelob?
Wait, are you not here for Sexy Shelob?
I was indifferent to that interpretation of Shelob, but after I was just like, Shelob's not particularly intelligent. Shelob just doesn't care.
Yeah.
I just want to know where it's next.
Yes, she's a giant
spider.
Okay,
that
so fine.
Mother of all
only cared about where its next meal was coming from.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in Shadow of War.
He doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know.
Good games, by the way. By the way, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, both are great games to just play. Don't try and play it for the story. But
here's the thing. Once you understand they're explicitly fan fiction, and the people writing the story said, "Look, Lord of the Rings is cool. We want to tell our own Lord of the Rings story.
Yeah,
that is not canon." Because here's the thing that's important. They go, "It's not canon. We're making this up."
Yeah, they explicitly are just like, "This is just full-on fan fiction. We're here to have fun."
Which is also by the way, that's also part of why it was better received than Rings of Power. Sign. Here's what they did with Shelob. That's what she was.
To be clear,
in the game.
To be clear, she gets the ring or something. I forget why, but she very explicitly gains the ability to take a human form.
Yes.
And also suddenly becomes hyper intelligent and sentient and willing to converse with things that she would normally eat. When in the books, the only reason she didn't eat Gollum is, 1, this weird little creature keeps bringing me food, so I guess I'll leave it alone, and 2, it has literally no meat on its bones. It's not even worth the snack.
As far as I'm aware, the reason why Shelob doesn't eat you in the games is because you are dead and possessed by a ghost.
Yes.
I know, it's more just the fact that it's negotiating with you. It's plotting, it's planning, it's doing all this stuff.
Fair, yeah.
The book describes Shelob as basically
a really big fucking
nature.
spider.
Yeah, it's like the book treats it as a force of nature. We even get Shelob's POV for a couple pages, I think, and it's literally just a force of nature. It doesn't care. It doesn't plot. It doesn't plan.
What if a spider got so big it could think a little bit? What would a spider think about? Well, it's going to think about food.
Yeah.
Where's my next meal?
Fair enough. Also Sam just casually killing Shelob's kid.
But what if we made it sexy?
Yeah. No, because they're like, listen.
That's what you want. Go play those games. Because unironically, the games are fun, story's solid, and the gameplay is Arkham Combat, but with a sword and bow and arrow, and it's really solid.
Honestly, it is crazy solid, and not only is it crazy solid, the rivalry system is actually very fun. Especially in the second one.
The Nemesis system,
you mean the system behind
copyright pisses me off so much.
Yes.
Let other people have it. If you're not going to use it, let other people
expired,
have it.
by the way.
You're literally...
other people can use it now.
Oh yeah, it's expired.
Yep, anybody can use it.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, everybody, I did in fact go looking because now I needed to know.
Yeah.
So I guess at some point she picked up Celebrimbor's Ring of Power,
Oh,
which
okay.
complete
that's what
fan
it was.
fiction, but
Yeah.
that's what gives her the ability to take human form. She picked up the One Ring minus, essentially.
Yes.
So like what? Oh, the other one that he made.
Yeah, the one that
fight
Celebrimbor
Sauron with.
The other
Okay.
One Ring.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
As this is really well put together fan fiction, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I understand you're just searching for a way to make the Spider Lady sexy so that she's the evil exposition dump, but all right, fine, you tried.
Yes.
Fairly well.
But speaking of
honestly, good,
Lord of the
very
Rings.
solid games. They go on sale relatively often.
For really cheap too.
especially-
It's like fucking $5 the last time they went on sale for both of them.
Yeah, like especially now that they're on sale, I can highly recommend them. They're
In fact, I
they're
think
perfectly
both-
serviceable Arkham action game, like Arkham style action combat games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
honestly, they handled it really well.
I think both games are on GOG as well. If you want to pick up the DRM free version of them.
Yeah, but
Oh,
those
true.
ones don't go on sale for as deep of a discount as often.
I mean, they're on sale for $5 right now for 2 days.
Well,
Well,
there you
Shadow Wars-
go.
Actually, I don't know if Shadow and Mordor ever made its way over here.
But yeah, so speaking of fan fiction,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop these in gaming,
go.
I guess.
yeah, go ahead. Speaking
Because
of Lord of
Mordor's
the Rings
on
fan
sale
fiction,
for $4.
are you guys all excited for the Lord of the Rings sequel that's going to be featuring a girl boss mythical daughter that we made up that's going to prove all of the original cast wrong?
Fucking
No, not
excuse you?
particularly.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that was the plot to the sequel? Yeah, that's the plot to the sequel of Lord of the Rings, is a daughter they just made up is going to explore the epilogue of Lord of the Rings, and she is going to discover secrets and truths that everyone else was too stupid to figure out. But she alone is the intelligent girl boss, and she's going to
Yes.
prove all of patriarchy wrong.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, what do you mean Girl Genius got a video game?
What do you mean
She
Girl
alone is the
Genius
girl
got
boss
a...
one.
Wait, what? Girl Genius got a video game?
They made a video game in 2023. It's on GOG for $30 right now. What is this?
What the? Wait, it's on Steam too.
Hold up. Hold up. Why did this show up and recommended alongside Shadow of War?
Oh, I'm
That's
looking at
because
the
what you
combat
like.
video right now.
If it's just simple hack and slash, that would work
Yeah,
out
it's
just
just the
fine.
basics hack and slash. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, this just real
Actually, no.
standard
You know what it is?
exploration.
This is more
Oh.
like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I'm watching this. My interest is peaked. I loved Ratchet and Clank.
You know, this is straight up just Ratchet and Clank. Wow, it has been forever since I've
okay.
seen Ratchet and Clank gameplay.
Okay, but all right. As long as the voice work is solid, I probably would have no problem playing this game.
That's a big caveat these days.
By the way, just a reminder for people
It
that,
doesn't look voiced.
Oh. Just a reminder for people
That might actually be a bonus.
Probably be fine.
the insanity of Ralph Bakshi, and also the Eowyn we had versus the Eowyn we got in the films.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah,
Animated
so, man,
Eowyn.
I actually genuinely do hate, like, going back and looking back on it. Like, it was kind of a good line back in the day, but now that I look back on that line that they added
I
in
am
the
no
movies,
man.
I am no man. It's like, oh, you God, oh, so cringy.
I mean, here's the thing.
It
That's
was in the
pretty
books.
much the original line.
I'm
like-
no
Yeah.
man. Wait, that really? What? I thought
Yeah.
they added that in.
Yeah.
But I am no man. I got to it and I had to stop and sit. I'm like, man, I wish I'd read this book 10 years ago before I had to deal with all the Tumblr bullshit.
Yeah,
infesting
like,
Right.
today's
that's the thing.
writing.
It's even
Wait, why
not
the fuck
quite
is the
working.
Witch King Skeletor?
Because it was 1980, Sneaky.
That's fair.
Hey man, they had to take
It was
inspiration
the
from somewhere.
80s. Real talk though, everyone
God, I
should check
appreciate
out
how
Ralph
crunchy this
Bakshi's.
is.
Listen, people should check out Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings. Just because
If there's
it
a
is...
whip, there's a way.
Well, yes,
If there's a
But
whip,
you just
there's a way.
Phoenix.
Left, right, left, right.
Hold on. Also, if you watch The Hobbit, you get Leonard Nimoy singing "That's What Bilbo Baggins Hates."
I'm sorry, you get what?
True,
Leonard
yeah.
Nimoy?
Yeah.
Hold
Hold on.
animated
Hold
one?
on. Yes.
Translate
Where
this
is it?
post. All the good children in the Say Ray class are having fun and energetic today. Let's take a peek to what
Yeah.
everyone is up to. Date
I-
Alive preschool.
I don't get what this is, and I saw this earlier, and I'm like, oh no.
Yes, I'm sorry. Here we go.
See
Here we
what
go.
everyone is
Leonard
saying.
Nimoy,
I
the
suppose I will.
Here we go. I'm sorry. Leonard Nimoy, The Ballad of Bilbo Baggins.
The top reply. I am not confident I can date a whole preschool, but I will try.
All right, let's just ignore that and go listen to Leonard Nimoy. How about that? Huh?
I
Is he
hate the
wearing
internet.
his... Hang on, is he wearing his Spock ears? Because that is the
Yes.
Spock haircut.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they're
think
not
the
Spock
data's,
ears. They're Hobbit ears.
I think the data's just that crunched.
No, some of them are. No, you'll see some close-ups. They are in fact wearing like extra long ears because
Oh.
hobbits.
Which, with the haircut and who that is, you just...
Oh,
This is
fucking
Mr.
thank
Spock
it, guys.
visiting Middle Earth.
Oh, fucking thank God. Okay.
What?
What's wrong?
It's April 1st in Japan right now.
Ah!
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice little short-link. Good job,
Jesus
Japan.
Christ,
You
that
got
was-
us.
that was-
the
yeah.
creators of Data Live are devious bastards for that.
All right.
Congratulations, you got us.
Oh, speaking of got us, hey, did you guys see that Pal World announcement?
No.
Oh, Pal World's serious this time.
Oh,
you know
you
how
mean the-
2 years ago they teased us getting the Date the Pal game, and how 1 year ago they teased us by putting up the Date a Pal game? Well, guess what? They just announced they're actually making it, and it's going to be Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, jeez, no.
I thought you were talking about the Stop Drawing Flat one, Sneaky.
No. Oh, that too. They
No.
also did that, but that's not the April Fool's
no
joke. No, this is
more.
real. Yeah, it's Date a Pal, except also actually... Okay, it's not just pals in the dating sim. Just to be clear, there is Zoe as well.
Okay.
But it's
you can
not about dating.
turn Zoe into a pal.
More than what?
No, the pal spheres work on humans. Don't question it.
Oh no, I
yes,
knew that.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. But no, what's really going on here is this is Doki Doki Literature Club, and it gets super dark right in the final bit.
I'm sorry. I just love that they show this man playing Slay the Spire on this.
Yes. Yeah.
on the Steam Deck.
Yeah. So we can close that. In an 8-1 vote, the Supreme Court holds that Colorado's ban on conversion therapy as applied to petitioners' talk therapy violates the First Amendment because it constitutes a viewpoint discrimination.
Yeah, so I read that because the Supreme Court under Roberts, for better or for worse, wants to rule as narrowly as possible. What it is they said, look, this isn't allowable, not because they sidestepped the issue of the fact that there is a fair bit of scientific research saying that conversion therapy can be very harmful to kids. They said, look, the problem isn't what the data says. The problem is that Colorado wrote a law that explicitly says you can't do this thing. Instead of, if Colorado goes back and makes a different law
No,
that says,
I am reading it. Yeah, it was originally announced as an attempt to ban therapists from trying to convince gender-confused boys and girls that they are the actual biology that they were. Like, at birth. And
correct.
Colorado's government was saying that therapists saying, have you considered that you're actually a boy with a penis and not a girl with a penis? And they considered that conversion therapy and tried to ban it.
Yeah, like I said, there were a number of issues with the bill, whereas if all of what they had said was, you can't do things.
You can't put people in a camp and shock them every time they try and touch the wrong toy. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I want to be clear, I fully support banning that shit, because that's
there's some fucked up shit that I've seen from those camps, yeah.
Like, fuck that. I don't support literal actual torture.
I will say, though, if you can talk to someone and convince them that they aren't gay by just talking to them, they probably weren't gay.
Well, yes, but that's a whole other... Right, that's a whole separate thing from what the initial...
Right, I'm aware. I'm just saying that's my opinion on conversion therapy in general, is if you can convince someone of a point by just talking to them, they probably weren't hardline that thing in the first place.
Yeah, I would say, and let's be clear, Sneaky's not using any euphemisms here. He does just mean talking. We're not talking about a Captain Picard talk where these people where they're getting asked, how many lights are there?
Right, yeah, I'm literally like, we're going to sit in a chair, and you're going to sit in a chair, and I'm going to ask you to tell me about your childhood. And then if you walk away from that whole therapy session with going, I don't think I'm gay anymore, well, then you probably weren't gay, you probably just had a lot of fucking trauma.
You needed somebody to talk to, not somebody to tell you, oh,
it's kind of like all of the women who are like, oh, I'm a lesbian. It's like, okay, well, why are you a lesbian? Oh, well, my last boyfriend beat me. It's like, okay, I don't think you're a lesbian. I think you just have really bad taste in men.
Right?
Now, I'm not saying you're also not gay. I just don't think that your taste in men means you're gay.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, fucking Google released the quant theory shit, and now RAM prices are dropping down again because no one wants to buy it.
No,
and then once again, Valve once again wins. But it's obviously not immediate, but it is going to drop.
Yeah.
And then someone posted the picture of fucking Gabe with the jewels, going, Valve, Gabe, the RAM prices are going to make the Steam machine cost $2K. What are we going to do? Nothing. Wins
Don't
again.
change the price.
Does nothing.
Wins. Somehow.
Somehow.
Again.
Yeah.
Just do nothing.
It's weird how treating the people who buy your product as customers instead of consumers just nets you more customers and more money.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what. So, did you guys hear about the fucking lawsuit that's going on in Britain over that?
Oh, they're trying to say that it's a monopoly. Hey, wait.
Steam did too good a job, therefore it's not fair to the competition, and they should have to pay.
That one.
That's literally the argument, is that Steam did too good of a job, so it's not fair to the competition that people would prefer to use Steam because they're a better product.
Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe build a better product.
Maybe
we can't.
Let's just think about this. But think about how these other large companies are letting their bean counters run stations. Let's see if Steam's bean counter literally just counts the beans and nothing else.
Right?
Yeah.
Just shut up and count the fucking beans, bean counter.
Oh no, not even that. They don't have to tell them that. The bean counter likes counting beans. He
Yeah.
doesn't want more. He just wants to count the beans.
Yeah.
The bean counter doesn't like making other decisions. That's the important part.
What the bean counter does say, hey boss, for some reason we got this weird discrepancy. Here's the files. Go put the investigator on that. I'm gonna go back counting the other beans now. That's what the bean counter's supposed to do.
Squad. What is Squad? I think I should go play Squad. Clearly, I should go play Squad. Whatever Squad is clearly a good
no, I
game.
think I know what it is. It's like a it's like a tactics game,
no.
I think.
He's finding a new game. I just need to hope it's not something he thinks I would play with.
I'm sorry, what is this fucking bullshit? Oh, good.
Squad.
More friend slop.
If
Oh, so you guys all remember the dig the hole the dig the hole game?
No.
Diggy
It was
diggy
a-
hole.
There's been
No,
a.
it was just a $5 game. It was
Literally
about
just-
digging a hole in
Yeah,
your
it's
backyard.
literally
That's
just
all.
literally
Yeah.
just
Okay.
a game
Someone
about
has
digging a hole.
someone has come out with the friend slop version of it called Ore Factory Squad.
Oh no, there's been a
Uh,
couple of front slot versions of that now. This is a new one you just said though.
Yeah. Well, it's from the Playway guys. The Playway guys are the ones that did Contraband Police, Crime Scene Cleaner, U-Boat, House
Oh.
Flipper, Car Mechanic.
Crime scene cleaner.
Yeah, oh yeah, Crime Scene Cleaner is actually kind of fun a little bit. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Kaiju cleanup.
True. I am excited for Kaiju Cleanup. But anyway, so Squad. Okay, so Squad. And then we go to Squad. Okay, so very positive reviews. Tactical FPS to provide an authentic combat experience with teamwork, communication, and realistic combat. Bridging the gap between an arcade shooter and military realism with 100-player battles. Combined arms warfare and base building. Oh, so it's like a better Arma.
Huh.
Okay.
Wide selection of weapons, faction-specific weapons, picture-in-picture scopes. It's like you're actually aiming through the scope. Oh, great! So I was so fucking tired of that bullshit with scopes.
I was
What
not
do you mean?
expecting this.
Oh, the scope isn't like some special camera. It's literally a scope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're not like putting it up to your eye doesn't remove your ability to look.
Yeah.
You see. Okay.
Let me copy it. Yeah. They have an example of it in the Fireteam update GIF. Yeah, the scope, it literally just blurs a little bit the outside of the scope. But yeah, you just bring it up to your face and you can actually see around you. It's like an actual scope in real
Like
life.
an actual scope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playway is a publisher.
Yes.
Yeah. They're publishing a simulator, a first-person simulator
I Am Jesus
called
Christ.
I Am Jesus Christ.
Yep, I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. What?
Yeah,
That's
don't worry
either
about it.
gonna go. Oh, it's either gonna go just okay, or
It's
gonna
gonna
go
be a giant
horribly
meme.
wrong.
Did they make Blasphemy Simulator 3.0?
Fireteam is Squad's new PvE
I don't
game
know.
mode, up to 5-player co-op. That's kind of cool. 13 factions, 24 maps, giant arsenal of weapons and vehicles. Well, fuck me. How much is this game? $50? I'll have to look up some footage of it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna appeal to people who loved anything that was Battlefield 3 and earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, old Battlefield, yeah.
Man, Battlefield 3 was such a garbage launch on PC. Not in terms of like how many people got it, but just it was my third time messing with a PC game, and for some reason the dumb cunts on the development team were like, by the way, Battlefield 3 on PC launches at ultra settings.
Oh yes,
Which
so you
means
couldn't
that
do
if
anything
you
with it.
had lower end games, no, you could. You had to be willing to dig through files to find the INI file
Well, yeah, I'm
and
sorry. Let me,
change
yeah.
the resolution stuff from there.
Hey, remember when Minecraft modding used to be recompiling the Minecraft jar?
Yes, I hated it. The worst part, the first time I tried it, I got the TF2 teleporter in there.
Yeah.
You could craft it, you could set it
Yeah.
down, but it never linked. Also, Sneaky, remember how we got the rest of our Steam group into Minecraft?
We provided them
Literally,
the jar.
we just, because Minecraft servers had a neat setting where you could just turn off authentication,
Back in the day.
so people with a cracked copy could play it. And what happened almost every time was, you know what? I like this game so much, I'm gonna go buy it.
Yep. Man, I am so good at picking pizzas. This is like 3,000% of my salt intake, though. I'm not signed, so I might die of a heart attack, gentlemen.
Off.
Well, it was nice
I
knowing
do
you,
not
Sneaky.
eat a whole pizza at the same time. Maybe like 3 slices.
No, I implied you eat blocks of salt, you dipshit.
Oh.
Because you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
When I was purchasing this food, when I was purchasing the food, they put a warning in before I was able to hit buy of note, the salt intake on this food is like 300% more than your daily intake recommended by a doctor.
Nice.
And I'm
That's
like,
so
I
great.
see.
That is such a good warning. That's how you know it's gonna taste great. What do you mean?
Exactly.
This has a week's worth of sodium.
But yeah, I put every cheese available, extra cheese, jalapenos, Alfredo sauce instead of tomato sauce, and chicken. And bacon.
Okay. Oh my god, Sneaky.
Cool.
Yeah?
You're gonna be feeling that tomorrow, probably.
Nah, I love cheese. I eat so much fucking cheese. I eat blocks of cheese.
Okay.
Someone put a cracked copy onto my high school deeper files so me and others could play on the server. Yeah, Halo, Combat Evolved Trial, Quake Arena, Doom, Counter-Strike Source 1.6. They were all distributed in high school.
Oh yeah, my personal favorite was the guy who had the entirety of StarCraft and Brood War, and he slipped it into some teacher's homework file.
Nice.
See, I found out one day that the password to the admin account
was admin. Oh, even better.
So I used my new admin access to place all of those copies of those games into everyone's distributed personal storage folder that we had for school. And accidentally caused a massive Quake Arena tournament to happen at my school.
Glorious.
Oh no.
To the point where we were all playing Quake Arena one time, and then someone new joined the arena, and we're like, wait a second. Who the fuck's playing Quake Arena right now outside of this classroom? And the new player's name was Mr. T. And we all look up at the teacher's desk, and we see him looking back at us, and he says, well, you better win. He got third place. I got first.
Dog pile.
Nope! It was not a dog pile because it's Quake Arena and you didn't see usernames and everyone had the same avatar.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Those are better days.
They were.
Anyway. Anthropic's fall. Anthropic accidentally their entire source code yesterday to the public. Anthropic pushes a software update for Claude Code at 4 a.m. in the morning. A debug file was accidentally inside this code. The file contained 500,000 lines of their proprietary source code.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
A researcher, who for some reason was up at 4 a.m., because of course he was, spotted it, and immediately downloaded the whole thing, then posted it to X. 21 million people proceeded to see the thread. The entire code base was downloaded, copied, and mirrored across GitHub before Anthropic's team even woke up. Anthropic pulled the package and started firing DMCA takedowns at every repo hosting it. That's when a Korean developer named Sigurd woke up at 4 a.m. to his phone blowing up. He is the most active Claude Code user in the world, with the Wall Street Journal reporting that he personally used 25 billion tokens last year. His girlfriend was worried that he would be sued for having the code on his machine. So he did, obviously, what any engineer would do. He rewrote the entirety of Anthropic's code in Python instead, by scratch, before sunrise.
Huh?
Coders aren't built right. They're built awfully wrong.
Coders are built like a problem.
Yes.
As the code was now rewritten into Python, it was considered a new creative work and DMCA no longer applied to it.
Yep.
Which means he could then put it out.
Yep. The repo proceeded to hit 30,000 stars faster than any repository in the entirety of GitHub history.
Oh no.
He wasn't satisfied, however. Python was used everywhere, but you know what was used more? Rust. So he rewrote the entire thing again in Rust.
Oh.
I hate coders. I hate coders. I hate coders.
They're all deranged.
It now has over 50,000 stars and 56,000 forks. Someone mirrored the original to a decentralized platform with one message: now it will never be taken down. The code is now permanent and Anthropic has no way of ever putting the genie back in the bottle. Anthropic built a system called Undercover Mode specifically to stop Claude from leaking internal secrets. They then accidentally leaked their own source code themselves during an update.
Human error.
Look, the thing I mentioned, it's almost always going to be human error.
You're saying that he did this in less than 2 days? No, I'm not saying he did this in less than 2 days. I'm saying he did all of this in less than 12 hours.
Oh, there's got to be some kind of a conversion kit that would let him cut a lot of time off that.
Oh, probably. Possibly. And what it honestly, maybe. You know what probably happened? He had a homebrew conversion kit he built over a weekend. just for shits and giggles. Like, who knows? Maybe I'll use this one day. Today was the day.
And today's the day.
So,
you know, maybe
what we learned from this is whenever a game company says that they can't optimize, they're fucking lying.
They don't want to optimize. There's a difference.
No. The game company is not lying. They can't optimize. Because all of the people they hired are so brain fucking retarded that the fact that they even showed up to work on time is a feat of strength.
Minor miracle.
Yeah. Like, just to put this into perspective, I play a game called Captain of Industry. The TPS on it is fucking ludicrous. Because your main method of transporting resources is belts. But if you can't put a belt somewhere, your main method before belts, putting everywhere, is trucks. So your truck has to be able to detect every object it can interact with, and then calculate every object that the truck is capable of physically pathing to also interact with from that object. And it has to do that for every object it can currently path to every second.
What? No.
In the base game, you can have up to 300 trucks on default without any additional research to increase that number. The base game gets very laggy in the late game because you have hundreds of buildings, dozens of storage everywhere. And sure, you can highlight specific buildings to remove them from the TPS pool by removing their ability to be interacted with. But that's still you're still in the late game. You're sending shit everywhere. It's insane. They were like, "Oh yeah, so we just decided to rewrite the code for this update. It's now 30% faster."
Nice.
Meanwhile, these fucking big-ass lumbering companies are like, "Oh, yeah, I know we hired 10,000 developers, but we only managed to make the game 2% faster."
Maybe you should hire 10,000 developers.
I mean, look, there is, of course, a logical point where you can't get much more out of something, but they're not it here.
No,
they're not it here.
I mean, look at fucking Pearl Abyss. Pearl Abyss was going to go UE5 for Crimson Desert. They built a playtest with it. They're like, "Holy shit, this stuff fucking sucks. We can't build Crimson Desert with UE5. It won't work." So they built their own fucking engine.
Nice.
I'm gonna be honest. Crimson Desert looks pretty fucking good.
I look at it and part of me is like, I don't know, and the other part of me is like, it does look good though.
The devs discovered that players were using
yeah, we all saw.
Yeah. And instead of fucking the players over,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that's cool. I don't know that that's going to make me buy the game, but if nothing else, it will. If anyone asks me, like, do you think I should buy the game? I'll be like, look, I've heard good stuff, and the devs are cool, and that's what I'll say about it.
Fair.
Yeah, I just kind of don't feel like paying $70 for it and dealing with. If I don't know I'm gonna like the game past hour 3, I just don't want to deal with the fact that they put Denuvo in a week before release. Like, I've got Denuvo titles. There are games I will make an exception for Denuvo. But like the Mega Man collections, I know they have Denuvo, but I know those games play well. So I made the exception for my childhood. I don't know about Crimson Desert, because Crimson Desert is just Crimson Desert is what Black Desert Online should have been, which is just a massive offline single player experience, because you don't need to do co-op in Black Desert Online.
In a twist of fate, yeah, in an ironic twist of fate, the Eastern devs, famous for their money-grubbing tendencies, when they were faced with the prospect, because the Crimson Desert was originally supposed to be a sequel MMO to Black Desert, and the developers, as they were developing the idea for it, they were kind of like, actually, what if we just made it single player?
Well, more specifically, what happened was they were like, well, we really can't make another version of Black Desert, and we keep bolting stuff on to Black Desert. So what if we just took a bunch of the mechanics from Black Desert and made it single player?
Yep.
To get all the people who don't want to play our I don't want to call it garbage, but like
It is garbage.
hyper niche, grindy,
Mediocre.
Korean specific style of MMO. And that's what happened with Crimson Desert.
But yeah. So that's Wait, Berserk is also getting a new anime by Mappa? Oh, no. April 1st announcement. Those bastards.
That's me.
Oh. Yep.
Don't give them hope.
Yep.
Why would you? That's the one thing about Japan's April 1st stuff is usually they make it things that they know people want. And it's actually kind of really fucking mean-spirited 9 times out of 10.
God damn it. Oh yeah, so in other news, non-fanfiction related and non-Crashout related, India is gone. India has been banished to the Shadow Realm. Praise Elon Musk. And we now have Japanese Twitter. And it's good. And it turns out that the Japanese are, the Japanese Twitterers are at least America Booze. So, that's good.
Oh
Better
yeah,
than India Twitter.
all the tweets are now auto-translated, aren't they?
Yep. and they're now being served outside of their country of origin.
Nice.
Which is why we were getting so many India posts until Twitter isolated India again.
As they deserve.
What do you mean India is gone? So basically, Elon was developing auto-translate, and he kind of just pushed it globally. And so then he removed the regional locking on Twitter timeline recommendations to with the auto-translate to kind of like connect the world. And then he connected the world, and then everyone realized that India sucks.
Yeah.
And so then he unconnected India. And then just
Good.
left everything else going. I will say those AO3 fics where random Japanese teenagers were very woke about Western politics aren't realistic. Who could have ever guessed? So they do have a woke issue in Japan, but it's actually kind of funny because in Japan, much like everywhere else in the world, woke is an American thing. And much like how woke took over the left, because obviously the left wasn't always like this, woke is a virus. It's a mind virus that abuses previously held concepts to convince you of a topic.
Also,
so it's basically like if someone, huh?
Empathy.
Oh yeah, sure, but like.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought you were trying to say that empathy was a mind virus, and I was about to be like, sign.
No.
Sign.
Oak takes advantage of empathy in order to push its bullshit. Oh, won't you think of the poor, starving, pick a country in fucking wherever.
Yes. And so because it's a virus, and the reason why I call it a virus is because viruses have origin points. Like, you can pinpoint where viruses come from, even if we're not allowed to politically say where the viruses all come from. We all know where the viruses all come from, and have always come from. But it was China. But unironically, if you actually look into the history of pretty much every global death virus, it's been China.
It's China.
But the woke is a virus, and it's an American strain, right? It hasn't evolved yet. Because if you look at the woke Japanese politics, it's struggling to evolve because basically it's they say the exact same things and they have the exact same chance as the American woke, but it makes no fucking sense in Japan. Like, they say shit like Japan's always been a country of immigrants, and it's like,
no, it hasn't.
That is such not true.
To the most ethno-nationalist country, second most ethno-nationalist country in the world. Well, it's tied between both Koreas, Japan, and China.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? Yes, but the thing is, right, if you try and argue that Japan's a nation of immigrants because people obviously didn't evolve onto the island, they had to go there, well, it's like, okay, very interesting. So you're saying that everyone on an island is an immigrant and not native to that island. Interesting. Interesting.
We don't like to have some discussions about Hawaii. We'd like to revise some things with them.
Yeah. But anyway, it's very funny. It's actually funnier than Britain. If you ever seen British woke people, they'll say shit like reparations for slavery, and it's like, you guys realize what Britain. Okay. We're just gonna. Yeah, you guys clearly failed history. But yeah, it's very funny.
Twisting history.
No, like, specifically failed history. The British Empire was the first empire in modern history to put an end to slavery, and actually went around the world and did crazy shit, like blockade all of Africa to put an end to slavery.
Oh,
I mean, yes, but there's this little group called the East India Company that kind of had a big hand in it being as worldwide as it was.
Yes.
The East India Company did not own the slave ships that came to America.
There is that as well. However, the other thing, though...
They did own the ones that went to Britain.
Sure, yes.
Yes, but any slave that ended up in Britain
don't be a disingenuous hack.
But here's the thing, though, is that if you were a slave ship and you landed in Britain with cargo, all those slaves were freed by British law.
Yes.
Not for quite some time. Yes.
For some time, yes.
I'm not saying that, right, they did, in fact, implement that law. No question.
Right.
But it took a hot minute, and before once that law was in place, there was the loophole of you can't bring them to Britain. But if you sail somewhere else, pick them up, sail someplace else, we're not going to ask questions when you come back with an empty cargo hold, a pile of gold, and a bunch of manacles.
Well, sure, because, again, you couldn't really... Yes, you could prove it, but at the same time...
No, I know. I'm just saying. The point is, like, yes, did they stop it? Yeah, but they also caused a whole lot of it, which
Oh,
is what
sure,
those
certainly.
particular people are talking about. Of, hey,
No, they're not.
our
They're
country had a big hand in this.
They also Britain paid reparations. If there's any country in history of slavery that's paid reparations, it was Britain.
Genuinely, when? Like, I genuinely ask, like, when did they?
Britain went around paying everyone. They were like, "Hey, country, we'll pay you shitloads of money if you stop your slavery here. If you stop selling slaves and collecting slaves."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's how Britain got a lot of African
I just
countries
knew
to
about
stop.
the super big blockading.
You know, that's how they got a lot of African countries to stop, is they're like, we'll pay you an enormous shit ton if you don't ever do slavery again. And if you do slavery again, we'll come and kill you. And some people did slavery again, and they came and killed them, and then everyone was like, oh.
Oh, they were serious.
Oh, they were serious. Okay, yeah, we'll just not do that then.
Now, in fairness to some of those countries, they'd heard that before. So when a different group of British people came along,
and then to also be fair, you know, like that was a company. Yes, was it a company under the country? Yes. Was it a monarchy that could have just abolished the company? Technically, kind of, a little bit, but it wasn't the country performing the slavery anymore. It was a company. If we're gonna hold countries responsible for companies' crimes,
that's a standard I'd like to set.
That's an interesting standard. I don't know about setting, but regardless of all that, Britain put an end to the transatlantic slave trade in the end, and the trans-Sahara slave trade hasn't stopped.
Nope.
So, if you want to get mad at anyone and talk to anyone about reparations, maybe talk to the guys who are still doing it today.
Again.
Oh, so the Chinese, the Africans, the random rich people.
Now, sign. China doesn't have slaves. They have re-education facilities, buddy. Totally different.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, totally
different. Just never allowed to leave.
High impact sexual violence
and you had to work.
Labor. Yeah, you know. But yeah,
Comrade Mouse, joyful labor camp.
Yeah, exactly. Joyful labor, of course. Yeah, they're helping the country like they should. But yeah, so it's very funny listening to the woke people when they get translated. I've sent Max over the past year or so occasionally whenever a clip leaks out of Japan of some of their wokies trying to give speeches, and the speeches are like basically one for one something you would hear in America, but like they barely remembered to scratch out white people and put in Japanese.
Yep.
It's like they just make no fucking sense at all. Of like, oh, Japan's always been a melting pot, and
fucking ass.
Yeah, no, it is very funny. And then of course there's the communists who are just retarded. And I do honestly mean that. Like, the Communist Party in Japan, their platform is that vote for us, we're going to dissolve the nation of Japan and become a province of China. That is their actual platform.
Oh.
Yeah, that is their actual publicly stated platform.
There is no way this could end poorly.
They have like 13 seats.
Out of how many?
It's something like triple digits. That's like 300 or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's like crazy that they got 13 fucking seats with that as a platform.
but-
Hey, we're gonna dissolve our country. Vote for us. It's like, what? What?
No.
Huh?
I like having a country. Get fucked.
It's like if a party in America was created and they're like, yeah, we're the Become European Puppet Party. We're gonna dissolve America's sovereignty and become a puppet of Germany.
No.
It's
No,
like,
the Rejoin
huh?
Britain Party.
The region. Well, no, that's implying that Japan was part of China, and that's gonna get some angry people knocking on your door.
Well, I mean,
Oh, sign, my
Who's to
boy.
who's to say?
I think they do. I think they say. I think they say a lot.
But weren't we just talking about how islanders have no home, and they had to have
Oh.
come from somewhere? It must
According
have
to
been
the
China,
progressive
right?
stack. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, there was also a very funny. Where is that? Was it that Turncoat posted? Oh yeah, here it is. The hilariously racist drop-down list.
Ah, yes. What are you? Brown miscegenation, excuse me?
What race
Ah.
are you? Not specified. Prefer not to say. White, black, brown, parentheses, due to miscegenation between white and black people. Yellow, descendants of an East Asian country, or
Of East Asian
indigenous.
countries. All of them. They're all yellow.
Yeah, they're all yellow. And then indigenous,
They're all getting
implying that
lumped into the
black
same boat.
people, white people, brown people, and yellow people all
Not
aren't
indigenous.
native to their country.
Right. It's like, come on now.
Like, this list is so fucking absurd.
It's a little bit racist.
It's like India doesn't exist apparently, or maybe they're considered yellow, which, I mean, that's gonna start a whole different debate, and that's in languages we probably don't want to translate.
Very true.
But in honor of Lord of the Rings having their announcement of fan fiction being published, once again, we will look at Lord of the Rings stories.
I doubt we're gonna get much.
Oh, we're probably not. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get anything about the new announcement. I'm just using that as an excuse to pull up Lord of the Rings once a year. You know. Yeah, because I mean, we rarely ever pull up Lord of the Rings because even though the section has 50K stories, it's so fucking dead. It's barren in terms of updates.
Yeah, fair.
So we got Son of Gondor, rated M for violence. King Elisar's long piece is broken by a mysterious enemy. Boromir lends his aid to Faramir in combating it and runs into trouble doing so. Meanwhile, political unrest is brewing in Minas Tirith, sequel to The Steward's Tale. Okay, what the fuck is The Steward's Tale?
It's his other
The
story.
Steward's
Obviously.
Tale. Rated R for violence. That's not how that works. 20 chapters, 200K words. Okay, so that's like a 10K word chapter. That's pretty good. Angst. Go ahead and mark off angst.
Oh my god. Mark that shit off.
Last stream.
That, damn it.
We marked it off last stream. Oh, Atten just left out of embarrassment.
No. He's back.
More. Oh,
We have
he's back.
Elves.
What?
When was the last time we had a sign elf?
You know that. See that. So that's another bit of news.
yeah,
Sign actually managed to sell his entire warehouse of rakes to the EU. So that's why he's been so low on elves recently, because he hasn't had any rakes to step on scattered about his lawn. God fucking damn it. My D&D group will never have a session. Oh god, it's the fucking D&D meme. Okay, guys, are we all ready to meet next week? Oh, I won't have anything ready for next week. I'm playing Crimson Desert. Okay, so we'll meet the week after. Okay, sure. Oh, actually, I have something scheduled for that week. I'm meeting the family. Okay, fine. We'll play the week after that. Oh, I'm actually out that week. I have extended work hours. Okay, fine. We'll play the week after that. I actually have planned my funeral for then.
Yep, that sounds accurate.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
But yeah, it is the classic. And so, by the way, my little brother started playing D&D recently, and I said, enjoy these years. They're going to be the last few years you'll actually be able to meet, because he actually went in person to the guy's house. And I'm like, look, you enjoy these years. It'll be the last few you'll be able to meet, even if you are next to each other, because soon you'll all have jobs and you'll all have family responsibilities, and then you'll never have a fucking weekend where all of you can meet consecutively. Unlike our dads, who all managed to find time to meet for that fucking poker game and cigar.
Yes.
And have been doing so successfully every single weekend for the past 30 years.
You find time or you make time. That's how that works.
Yes, well, a lot of people don't want to make time.
Well, then that's your own damn fault, isn't it?
Oh yeah, also I found out my brothers started running D&D for people, and like I really want to be the fly on the wall.
Fair. That's
you should go
completely
play
fair.
a game with him.
Did you ever finish that game for them and that I wrote up some piece together background lore for you?
Unfortunately, that particular group disbanded roughly halfway through the campaign because an individual got an opportunity to make roughly 100K more and left the country.
Understandable.
Okay.
We were all like, listen, we're not telling you to go because we want you to leave. We're telling you to go because we want you to make a pile of money.
Right?
So apparently this has just happened. If I can get the fucking copy correctly. There we go.
Where are you pasting it to?
I am pasting it into Fic9K. So, of course, to start us off is the picture included in the post, which is Homath. To anyone who's not aware of Homath, he's a very smart guy who, after burning himself once again on a slut who tried to steal his money after she found out that he worked a really good job, he decided he was going to work on himself and figure out why he kept picking bad women. In the process of trying to figure out why he kept picking bad women, he started noticing patterns of both male and female behavior. And he decided he was going to write a book on it. And the book is actually a very good blue-collar psychology book. And the reason why
It
he calls
gets a bit
himself...
deeper than blue collar.
Yeah, but I think generally people who are blue-collar are able to follow most of it.
Yeah.
Unlike, general books of that nature, which are always obnoxious in the word usage they use, just so they can make sure that no one besides people who specifically get psychology degrees are able to understand what's being said.
True.
The reason why he calls himself Homath is because, well, he's not a retard and he knows what will get clicks on YouTube whenever he posts a video. Everyone's going to click a video from a guy called Homath, especially because he started posting originally during that era where everyone was posting videos from TikTok about girl math.
Yep.
Which was a couple years back. And he hit massive popularity status. And good for him. He's made a shitload of money since then. Also, apparently actually found a wife that isn't a psychotic bitch. So, also good for him.
Yeah, miracle.
But anyway, he made a post. I'm going to deport all the Indians to India and then nuke India. I don't know what he's responding to that required that, but that's funny. Because obviously, he can't nuke India. Or deport Indians.
Unfortunately.
So it's just internet shit talk. But of course, what makes it funny is the fact that an Indian congressman decided to pick a fight with some random dude on the internet called Homath. Just out of the blue. Because Indian was mentioned. Calls Homath a weak, small, scared man who's the perfect embodiment of MAGA. Even though Homath has basically never even said a single political thing on any of his videos, as far as I'm aware. I've watched pretty much all of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he's ever made a single political statement.
He tries not to.
Yeah, he specifically tries to keep his content apolitical. He recently started figuring out how retarded the average person was. Yes, he is the guy who believes that 5G demons inhabiting the bodies of the hollow shell people from underneath the Earth's crust is the better excuse than people being retarded. Yep.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Well, he's saying that as a exaggeratory way because he was talking to some people and he expressed an opinion that felt like common sense to him, and they all recoiled in horror. And he was really confused because he thought they were generally smart people that he was talking to, and he was like, well, why are you recoiling in horror? What I said was perfectly normal. And so he went on to Twitter to, exaggerate and be like, no, there's no way that the average person who I thought was previously, okay at intelligence is this fucking stupid that a common sense opinion will get them recoiling in horror. There's no way. It must be 5G demons inhabiting their bodies.
Nope. Spoiler, it's not.
Yes, sign, we know. That was the point of the whole story.
He needs a minute.
You know what? I'm giving you sign L just for that.
Eat shit.
Fuck you. And so anyway, some random Twitter user then responds to this whole situation with, one of the few positives of the utter absurdity of having a third worlder governing over you is that they still posture like this on social media. His lot was threatened, so even though he's a congressman, he felt the need to fight Homath. At least our government collapse is entertaining. And then I also included a link of someone amusingly pointing out that a picture of said congressman would be grounds for imprisonment in the UK as a basis of racist caricature. Because he's not the best looking person in the world. We'll put it that way.
I see.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you've ever seen Rakai, that Twitch streamer Rakai. Have you ever seen him turn his head sideways? If I described what his face shape was if he turns his head sideways, I would be banned from Twitch for racism.
That bad.
Oh yeah, that bad. Like it was so bad. The memes that people made didn't even take a lot of effort.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it's just like that's just the shape of his head. But unfortunately, if I describe that shape, I get banned.
His head is very unfortunately shaped.
His head is very censored. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his head is in a way that if it is ever described, you get banned. But that's just what he looks like. That's not a racist caricature. That's just what he looks like. It's like one of those you guys see the video of the Turkish guy who got robbed recently?
Nope.
So there's a Turkish streamer who runs a hot dog stand, and that's his stream, is that he streams himself selling hot dogs and cooking hot dogs in the hot dog stand. Which, I mean, hey, that you know, if you're gonna be doing that already, fuck it, why not? You know,
make some money.
Well, I mean, he's already making money selling the hot dog sign. But
extra money. Sneaky.
Yeah, exactly. If you can afford to have that much streaming, like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I mean, maybe he's got unlimited data or something, but he's got a setup that is streaming, and hey, it doubles as a security camera. So, but that's what happened, is that he got robbed by a black teen on stream, and this was the craziest part, is the guy knew he was being streamed. Like, he comes up to the counter, talks to the Turkish guy, you know, he's talking, and he's like, oh, what's that around your neck? He's like, oh, this is my camera, I'm streaming right now, and he points up to the TV, showing that the whole area is being streamed. And the guy's like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool. Can I get a deluxe hot dog with the onions and all that on it? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. And so the guy turns away to go start preparing the ingredients for the hot dog. And the black teen, on camera, reaches into the register and just grabs some money and puts it in his pocket. And then walks off. It's like he looked at the camera and saw himself being streamed, and then was like, yeah, I'm still gonna steal. It's like, okay, it's a little bit crazy. That's a choice. But then the Turkish guy is like, okay, chat, do I call 911 over this? Do I call this in? Like, he only stole a little bit of money. Do I call this in?
Yes.
I have to report this, right? And in chat, of course, obviously, yeah, told him to report the theft. And so he calls it in, and they're like, okay, well, what did he look like? He's like, oh, well, they were a teenager, kind of tall. He was wearing a jacket. and the operator is like, okay, what was he black? Oh, well, he had a darker complexion. Was he black? Well, I mean, you could say he might be from Africa. It's just like,
yeah, everything he can not to.
Yeah, he was trying so hard just to not say a black teen. Yeah, he was just like,
Yeah,
oh, well, it's just like, can we get rid of that shit? Like really? Like, I understand the whole, black kid, blah, 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 racism, blah, blah. It's like, but there is such thing as a physical descriptor. Like, that is a visual descriptor that sets them apart from the person next to them. Usually.
Visual descriptors are racist.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, they're fat. Can't say they're fat. Oh, well, they are of a oblong shape in a low fitness environment. It's just like...
What?
Well, yeah, if you can't call someone fat because that's offensive, you still have to describe what they look like to someone. It's like, well, they are an oblong shape of a low fitness environment.
They're fitness challenged.
Yeah, it's just like,
bigot.
You're still calling them fat at the end of the day. So why can't we just call them fat? Like, I'm not saying we need to, like, use slurs to describe people. I'm just saying, if you're being asked by police, what's the color of the person's skin?
You should be able to respond.
It's okay to tell them the color of the person's skin. Like that shouldn't be a touchy issue.
Shouldn't. No.
No, I know.
And yet.
I know. I mean, it's just crazy because it's just like, you go on Twitter, you have a terrorist attack, and you see the person being arrested, and then you go and you see all these fucking tweets about how they're like, oh, look at that, it's a white guy now, guys, ha 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 ha. And then it turns out the guy's name is Muhammad, and he moved here from Syria 5 years ago. It's like, okay, I don't think he's a white guy, folks. But glad that you just jumped to conclusions instantly from the hypothetical color of their skin. That thing that you always, say we're doing. And it's just so fucking nonsense. It's just so ridiculous. It's so excessive, and it doesn't help anyone. Like now 4chan, 4chan's now compiled a list. I don't know what they call this list, but it's the list of names that the media won't call they'll call black people when they commit a crime. It's the list of names that they'll use instead of just saying black teen. Because, like, when a white kid commits a crime, the news headline will be white teen steals car. And it's like, okay, yeah, he was a white teen and he stole a car. What else needs to be said?
Yeah.
But if it's like a black teen that steals a car, they'll be like, aspiring varsity football player takes car without permission.
Takes car for a joyride.
Well, no, because that's a crime too.
Yeah, but it sounds better if it's...
They just there was one crime that was like father and son diving duo found guilty of lobster theft.
I hate that one.
I'm not even kidding. That's not me making up. That's actually the crime that occurred. They were stealing lobsters from lobster traps. But it's just like what it's a mockery at this point, right? Like it's gone so far into not saying what they are or what they look like that it's now become its own way of mocking it.
Not just that, it tells you what it is every time. If they don't talk about it, they're probably Middle Eastern. If they use some euphemism, it's black. If they just tell you outright, well, that's white.
I mean, yes, but I'm more talking about how it's basically become its own sort of like pseudo slur.
Oh yes.
Because like they're so unwilling to just say what they'll say for everyone else that they have created the slur.
Yes.
It's just very frustrating to deal with, especially because it's infected normal people, and so they'll also be reluctant to say a physical description of someone when it's just like why and it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't just for blacks. It was also like there was a time period post COVID where you couldn't call someone fat because that was like degrading them or attacking them or some bullshit.
Right.
And it was like, okay, are we serious here? Like we're gonna have to call them like metabolically challenged persons. Like, are you fucking shitting me?
Yes.
It's just it's too much. Speaking of too much, I'm fucking trying to not replace my armrests. So I duct taped them. But the problem is that I duct taped the button that secures the armrest.
Yeah.
In its position. So it keeps sliding around now. And I'm trying to free it with a knife without
stabbing yourself?
Well, that too, yes. I am trying to refrain from accidentally stabbing myself in this process. But, the button also wraps around underneath the handle. Alright, did that free the button? No, but we're close. Can't you just order a new Titan armrest? Yes, I can just order a new Titan armrest. Now, ask me the next question.
Why don't you, Sneaky? Because it's fucking expensive.
Yeah. It's like fucking $45. If I can get away with repairing
not terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but if I can get away with repairing the armrest for the cost of $1 of duct tape, and you know.
Well, it's gonna be more comfortable if you just fucking replace it.
Yeah, that's true. My counter argument to that, however, is the actions I have performed to this armrest will result in the new armrest resulting in the same destruction.
Maybe don't do those things.
Well, unfortunately, I lean on armrests. That's what I do to armrests. I lean on them.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, I'm so glad I have your approval sign. For a second there, I thought I was going crazy
You're
without
welcome.
it.
As one would, obviously.
Clearly, Sneaky, it's time for you to upgrade to what I used to do back in college when I had an apartment. Just use a fucking recliner and deal with it. Just get on the tables for everything. It's so comfortable.
I know.
You might find yourself falling asleep more often at the computer, though.
It's probably not a good plan, yeah. But fucking hell. Who the fuck writes fan fiction for A-Team? Stream audio cutout? Stream audio cutout. No, 0 drop frames. I'm not seeing any audio cutout. No, I can hear that. Oh wow, they added a listen button, so now I can actually hear. Wow, ain't that something?
Fucking what?
They added a audio feedback button in OBS, so now I can hear what the audio sounds like after I filter it through OBS. That's crazy. And it even has automatic anti-feedback.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually accidentally cause the audio loop to occur, so I can actually hear the audio for an extended period of time without needing to constantly toggle it on and off to prevent a feedback issue. Let's see. So yeah, this weird author that wrote a really long Lord of the Rings fanfic, apparently writes a shitload of A-Team fanfic, and they're all like one-shots, which makes sense for A-Team. You know. But still, why? But why is the question at the end of the day.
Yes. I couldn't tell you.
Battlestar Galactica. Yes. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the reasons why we don't go to the Lord of the Rings section too often. This section is very, it's filled with people who are trying to write like they're Tolkien.
And doing it poorly.
But they aren't Tolkien. And if you try and write Tolkien when you're not Tolkien, it does not come out well. It doesn't come out well. Because it's just like, and then you also got a fuckload of female fan fiction, which is crazy for the Lord of the Rings section. There was a ton of women in here, and I don't know why.
Well, Aragorn is a baddie, don't you know?
I guess. When Where the Lions Roam and Starlight Falls, when the accounting graduate Nikki gets lost in the Kruger National Park, the last thing she expects is to be rescued by an elven king from another time. Pulled through a mysterious shimmer of eras, she finds herself in Middle-earth with Thranduil, but their love story is just beginning. A tale of two timelines patient devotion and finding home in the most unexpected of places. This is literally just Inuyasha.
This is Inuyasha with extra steps.
Inuyasha, really?
It's Inuyasha with less complications. Yeah, a supposedly smart girl falls into a shimmering portal that takes her back in time, and she meets her love interest in episode 1.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
literally just Kagome.
Yes, it's literally this is literally just Inuyasha, but for women.
Whoa, no. Rumiko kind of wrote it for both. She had appeal for both men and women.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying this story is just Inuyasha, but
Explicitly
for women.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Last time I read Lord of the Rings,
bad.
I got a female SI who got snuffed by her boyfriend. I've never gone back.
Fucking what?
Fair.
That's rough.
Fair. Well, yeah, because it's like, so the Inuyasha thing, right? So Inuyasha, it's slightly male-coded because it has Inuyasha being fought over by 2 girls, right? So the classic male anime trope. But it's female-coded because, first off, she's fighting against a dead person. Second off, the main character self-insert wins. Third off, she's obviously the better version, and it's kind of portrayed, air quotes, of course, on all of that. It's kind of portrayed as, not so much her fighting the other girl for Inuyasha's love as her rescuing this man from his memories and torment.
I can fix him.
Yeah, literally, I can fix him. Yeah. Quite literally, I can fix him because she has a fucking necklace around his neck that she can say sit and cause him to take a punishment every single time she displeases him. Or he displeases her.
The other way around.
Yeah. So, literally, I can literally fix him. I have a shock collar for my dog. My name's Hassan. Speaking of which, that was a crazy little clip. Did I send that one to you, Max?
That.
The recent one.
Was this a new?
Yeah. It was a recent. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. Hassan crashed out again because someone said that in Hassan's chat, someone said to Hassan that he is just a better groomed Asmongold with worse opinions.
Wonder why he would crash out about that.
So of course he proceeded to crash out.
When he crashes out hard.
And then Asmongold saw that clip and reacted to that clip, and he was like, Hassan, I hate to break this to you, but let's just do some searching right here. He brings up Reddit. He types the word Hassan in on an incognito tab, lets it autocomplete. It's Hassan girlfriend, Hassan bald, Hassan shock dog.
Shock collar.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, well then let's go to Google. They go to Google. Hassan girlfriend, Hassan shock collar, Hassan dog. He's like, okay, now let's bring up Asmongold. And he types in Asmongold. Asmongold. Money. How much money does Asmongold make? Does Asmongold have a girlfriend? What are Asmongold's politics?
Yep.
And he's like, see? People don't go to you for political things, they come to me.
So what you're saying is he's just a shittier Asmongold.
And apparently, he
Left-wing
took this time
Asmongold.
to reveal that he's actually gotten several offers for interviews with Democratic representatives
Ah,
that Hassan has been chasing after, and they
Oh,
came to
no.
Asmongold.
Hmm.
So also, we might be getting Asmongold and Rich Campbell interviewing a CIA guy in April
Yeah, is that the guy
Before
that?
GTA 6.
before GTA 6. Yep.
Crazy work.
It's the guy. Yes, it's the guy that Hassan wanted to do an interview with, but then
And then he
Pippa.
explicitly said, "I have never."
Yeah, well,
Pippa what?
Pippa sent in a cameo to him saying, "Don't interview Hassan. He's a psycho, anti-American whack job." Pippa, the VTuber, and
Yes.
the guy was like, "Oh, thanks. I'll look into him." And
Yeah.
then he
Well,
looked into him and said, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to interview with Hassan." And then
Oh,
denied
he's a
ever
psycho
having an
anti-American
interview.
whack job.
apparently, on top of that, she admitted that it had been a joke on her part. She hadn't meant it
Oh.
seriously.
And
Because
yeah,
she needed to fill some space for the note. Apparently, it's like, what the?
Amazing. Amazing. It just gets better and better. A Wound of the Heart. As we all know, this is definitely going to be another female author. Part 1 of the Unbreakable series. I am proven. Legolas, I called it, is wounded, frightened, and alone when a young ranger finds him. Rivendell is about the last place an elf prince wants to go. But why? Why did he leave Mirkwood? And what is actually happening between the two realms? An Aragorn times Legolas fic.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
You heard him.
Slash or
Yeah,
Rule 63?
Slash.
No, burn it to the
Yep.
ground.
I their fucking profile. Holy shit, their fucking profile. So they joined in 2025, and their username is Greenleaf2024. So, which puts me on the fence, as I don't think they're 13. I think they're a little bit older than that. But
Makes sense.
I think they might only be 16. I don't think we're breaking the mold super hard here because of what I'm about to read out loud. I am an elf at heart, but I am doomed to wander far from Middle-earth. In case you can't tell, I am a Christian obsessed with Lord of the Rings, and therefore I am pretty careful about what kind of fan fiction I can read. So they're still in their parents' home. They're still in their parents' home,
and they're
obviously.
writing Slash.
That's also info that you don't need to really offer online.
No, it's not.
Anywhere.
No, it's not.
You would think, but
my favorite character is Legolas, which is why my pen name is Greenleaf. Christian, air quotes, yes. Well, see, here's the thing, right, is that on a list, unless the woman is a extreme emotional about their religion, it's going to take second place to their desires. It doesn't matter what religion it is. That's just how women are. Because then you get the psycho women, where they filter everything through the religion, or, well, their interpretation of the religion. And then, ooh. Then you have my stepmother.
Yeah, it was interesting where that came up because my mom was like, "Oh, wasn't one of your friends have like a parent who was bad?" I was like, "Yeah, that was Sneaky. Yeah, she's so bad at being Catholic. Her idea of seeking spirituality is to go to a guru instead of her local priest."
In India.
Take
And
fucking
my mom
sushi?
legitimately did a double take, like, she what?
Yeah. Yeah, she has an Indian guru that lives in India part-time, and then
To
visits
tell her
all
how
of...
to Catholicism.
No,
No,
it tells her how to
spirituality.
find spiritual completeness.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, hey, listen, if anyone can do Catholic guilt besides the Catholics, it's definitely the Indians.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think I've
Am
ever
I
brought
wrong,
up
Sneaky?
Maybe.
I never brought up I don't think I've ever told her when you discovered a literal fucking keystone
Oh,
engraved
yeah.
with Solomon's marks at
Yeah.
your father's house in the yard.
Yeah. Still, I've still received no answers from anyone on what the fuck that was.
Aside from she put it out there.
Well, I don't even know if she put it out there, but she's honestly the most likely person to put it out there because my dad's a fucking Protestant, so he's a heathen. You know, he's not doing any of that shit. He also didn't understand why it was bad that it got, you know, scuffed in the first place because he ran it over with a fucking lawnmower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Congratulations,
be honest,
you
like,
freed the demon.
I'd
with
be
the
more
lawnmower.
mad that it scuffed up my lawnmower blade.
He was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with him on that.
It definitely wasn't
'Cause,
my
like,
step-grandmother and
the
step-grandfather living there because they're Christians. Really, really deep Christians.
Look,
we talking old school
Sneaky.
conservative Christian.
I think this is the time when you discover that your mother has been dabbling in magecraft.
Oh no, I knew
And
my mother's been dabbling in magecraft for fucking years. When I was still living in another part
no,
of
Sneaky,
New
what I was going to
Jersey.
say was the reason she put you through all the suffering was she was trying to see if you were compatible with the family crest.
Oh yes, of course, no.
Which is actually
No.
passed down through the black mold in your basement.
Oh, of course, no. No, they finally believed me about the mold, by the way. They put a bunch of petri dishes down there, and it got fucking infested like crazy. And so they're like, oh, there actually is mold down there. It's like, yeah, I've been fucking telling you that for 13 years.
I've only been coughing up my lungs for so long.
Yeah, right. By the way, you know what convinced them to finally start testing it? My stepsister moved down into the basement, and she started having problems, and then they were like, oh my god. Someone who matters is getting sick. He might be right about the mold.
They're gonna be so confused when you only show up to the viewing, but
Yeah.
never the funeral or memorial.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I just don't get why he wouldn't. It's like, because
Can't
unfortunately
imagine why.
unfortunately for you, Sneaky is something of an equivalent exchange kind of relationship guy.
Yeah.
You gotta actually put something in the relationship to get anything back from him, because it's a survival mechanism in him now.
I mean, it's not just that, right? It's just like, you know, you fucking made my life misery for years. Why the hell would I pay you respects? Oh, well, they raised you. It's like, yeah, I almost was better off without them raising me. But yeah, no. Fun little fact is my mother, my real mother, not my stepmother, also does witchcraft. So, but
Of course
never
she does.
never went around calling herself a Christian or a Catholic or any of that. She thought herself of a New Age pagan for a very long time.
Okay, Sneaky, I'm telling you, I think you might actually be from a Magus family.
Possibly. We got thrown out of enough countries for it. Which, by the way, also, we did finally find in Ancestry.com the Australian guy that I told you about that we're related to as one of the few people that actually crossed Australia and lived.
Oh yeah, you talked about that years.
Yeah. We finally found records of him existing and being related to us.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it wasn't just a
some
long
fever dream. It wasn't
Yeah.
some fever dream of great grandma, whatever.
Yeah. But in my mother's will, she has a stipulation that for me to get any of my inheritance, if I am at the scene of how she dies, I have to have attempted to assist her and prevented her from dying.
Just don't go home. Easy solution.
Well, why do you think I haven't seen her in 3 years?
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes Sneaky will be like, "Oh, she's wanting me to go." I'm like, Sneaky, do you really want to do more than the bare minimum?
See, I would visit her more. I honestly would visit her more, but she keeps trying to set up these like coordinated times where my sister is also going to be there. You know, the sister that called me a pathetic, fragile leech who just leeches off of my family's wealth and has never worked for anything in his life.
I'm sorry. The person who's not getting anything is
the person who's literally been handed everything in her entire life, including a new phone every single year. Yeah.
Who had the trip
who's
to
slapping
Italy
something
and
in the
got
background?
Me. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one who was admitted to wanting to steal expensive clothing from her mother to
No, not wanted to, did.
But to quote unquote get back at her.
Yes. Yep. For being rich. Yeah.
Excuse you?
Yeah, so my sister had a little bit of a rocky road life where that was entirely self-inflicted, to be clear. Pretty much everything bad that has ever happened to her after being 10 years old was her fault.
Yeah.
And she was in a bad spot at a period of time and stayed with my mother. And then didn't tell my mother that she no longer wanted to stay with my mother, and informed my mother of her decline of continued stay by stealing a bunch of my mom's most expensive clothes and running off to Chicago with them, and then selling them.
For nothing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, for like a tenth of the price that they were actually to buy them.
Wow. Your sister's retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we already knew that one. But yeah, never got a resolution to who made those Solomon runes, or why they were in the corner of every part of the property, or why when they were destroyed the entire family had nightmares. But yeah. Still have not. I sent it off to someone who claimed to be a Middle Eastern anthropologist. Yeah, I'm saying that correctly. And I never heard back from them about what that was. So that's cool. But yeah. So anyway. I am obsessively, obnoxiously in love with every elf in Middle Earth. Okay.
Excuse you?
Plus, there are some awesome characters created by fanfic authors who are also elves. Anyway, my favorite thing is to read Hurt Comfort. Yeah, because you're a woman. Especially if it involves any of the elves I find hot. Aragorn is also hot.
Which is all.
And I take the view that he and Legolas like having sex with each other. The Melorn Chronicles are so much part of Middle Earth for me that I find it hard to remember that it is not canonical. The only fanfiction I read or write is Lord of the Rings. If anyone has any good recommendations for Legolas / stories, please share them. I fell in love with Middle-earth and elves in August of 2024, hence why my screen name is Greenleaf 2024. It all started when I accidentally heard an Annie Lennox sing Into the West. From there, my life changed. Who the fuck is Annie Lennox and what the fuck is Into the West?
Don't know? Don't care.
Annie Lennox, Into the West, 2004 Oscars? Okay, Into the West is apparently a Lord of the Rings song. Annie Lennox is not a Zoomer. Oh, she's a Zoomer, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's nothing to go, oh my god, this is the best series ever. I have to look up where this song's from and obsessively, obsess over a series now. It's like a 7 out of 10 song. Like what?
Yeah. Also, absolutely unrelated. Going back through Knights of the Old Republic, I forgot that HK-47 is a masochist. In addition to being a sadist.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, no. One of the lines after you finish restoring most of HK-47's memory is because he's gotten like 5 owners either directly or indirectly killed. You tell him, "You are just a traveling piece of bad luck, aren't you?" And HK-47 says, "That's not fair. Haven't I brought you a lot of joy, Master?" Revan retorts with, "This is the only retort. You don't want to know what I actually think about you. You're very harsh, Master. I like you."
I mean, that's not so much masochism.
That's not, yeah.
I mean, you're actively insulting him, and he's like, HK-47, I like this.
No, you're actively insulting him, and he's going, ah, yes, good, someone with a spine. Because normally people are sniveling and weak and telling and shouting at him to stop saying those words. Those mean words.
I mean, he says that no matter what, like, you could have said, yes, more assassination, or absolutely not, don't even think about it, and he responds that way.
Right, that's what I'm saying, is he's not, clearly he's not masochistic then. He is just liking you.
Fair. I guess it's more present in 2 when he gets electrocuted and appreciates it.
He's not into.
What do you mean HK-47 isn't in 2?
I don't remember him from 2.
There's an entire quest line where you murder HK-50s to get the parts to fix him.
Oh fuck.
He's got it in. One of the biggest parts of the cut content is him going and killing all the HK-50s.
Yeah, I never played the cut content.
Oh, that's a shame. It does add quite a bit.
No, I know it does. I always been I'm aware he's in 2. I just looked it up.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that the repairing him is not part of the cut content.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I just wanted to clear that up for anyone who wasn't.
It's just I spent more time playing the first one because I played the second one, enjoyed it, and I was like, wait, so this is Coder 2. What's Coder 1? And then I proceeded to waste an entire summer on getting a 100% perfect, every dialogue line, good ending Coder 1 run. And I had to follow a 156-page guide printed on GameFAQs.
Yes. Special guide.
It was so obnoxious because it was shit like, okay, when you land, you have to do this planet first. When you land on this planet,
you have to do this planet in this order with these companions to get
like,
this dialogue.
It was worse than that because you have to land on this planet, then you have to pick these specific companions to leave with, and their leave dialogue then triggers a flag. Then you have to go back inside the ship, select this companion instead, because when you walk forward, you trigger more dialogue with the landing robot, which then triggers dialogue only if this person's there, and then you have to go back into the ship again, because then when you walk down towards the cantina, you need Bastila in your party to trigger the additional dialogue for her mother, and then you need to go back to the ship again, and then make sure Mission's in your party, so you can then
because
trigger...
her brother's a deadbeat.
It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, no, I will say one of the there's a great, because playing it in the year of our Lord 2026, you can mod the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, of course, obviously, yeah.
One of the someone found a way to make it so that all of the, well, not all, but most of the inter-party dialogue can trigger on the Ebon Hawk, just like in 2. That helps a ton.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah,
because like so many of their quest triggers are dependent on X person talking to Y person. Because like I said, like I remember going back and watching it, and I didn't even know there's a little scene where on Terrace where Mission's like, so Bastila, do you ever just use the Force to like fuck with people? No, of course not. I'm a Jedi. I would never do that. Come on, you definitely did it at least once. No, I definitely didn't. Conversation over. Mission suddenly eats shit.
Yeah, it's not only that, right? Like, the flags were actually really complex. They weren't the basic baby shit that you see nowadays in lots of games, where it's just like, oh, just have this companion with you, and then after the mission's over, they'll say something. It was like, no, you need to have this companion and this companion with you, because if you just have, like, Bastila, then this flag at this specific spot doesn't trigger, because the conversation isn't just her and any companion, it's specifically her and Mission in this specific spot, because it's
talking
supposed
about
to be...
family, because Mission has a bunch of family issue. Like, yeah, I love that stuff, even if it is like tooth-grindingly annoying sometimes, which again, the ship dialogue helps smooth a lot of that out.
Yeah.
So you were
so yeah, it is, and it was nice, however, because of how specific the triggers were. It really added to the experience as when I was a kid. It massively added to the experience of just like, oh wow, someone, and because it wasn't just like, someone mentions slavery, and then you say something about slavery, and then all you see in the corner is Mission dislike that. Like, no, you say something about slavery, and Mission is just straight up. Well, was it Mission? Maybe it was Karth who would more interject into the conversation. Mission might wait after the conversation's over. But like, there was some characters who were, if they were of a bold character type or a blunt character type, they wouldn't wait for the other person to leave. They would just be like, "Yo, what the fuck? I thought you said we weren't gonna do slavery." And then the guy would be like, "What? You're spies! Kill them!" It's like, God damn it, Karth! Shut the fuck up! I'm lying to them!
One of my personal favorites is when you go to Korriban, there's a specific set of dialogue that's only present. There's a specific set of dialogue for if you have either Mission or Juhani in your party, and both of them have a specific unique dialogue, because you basically go, the Sith Mistress goes, well, I don't normally do this, but sure, you can bring a slave with you. And Juhani's like, yep, that's me. I'm the slave. Mission goes along with a little bit better, but there's a specific set of dialogue if you have both Mission and Juhani, and she looks at you and she basically goes, you could fuck some Sith in there.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the slave dialogue. But it's just I'm like, there's absolutely no reason to include that particular bit of dialogue. Like, that's completely unnecessary. I appreciate that they put it in.
Right, exactly. And then it's also like you get tons and tons of environmental trigger dialogue if you have both Mission and Zalbar in your party instead, because obviously, you know, the Wookiee isn't exactly interjecting his commentary all that often into dialogue. Yes, yes, you can understand him, but you don't exactly get the environmental commentary when he just goes, "Arr," you know.
Yeah.
But in exchange, you get tons of mission triggers, specifically where Mission and Zalbar basically have conversations.
Yeah. For me, the big thing is, oh my fucking god, I love running around with goddamn Jolie.
Jolie.
The old dude.
Right. Yes, I basically never used him.
He has a lot. Like, he's got a lot of dialogue, although I think one of my personal favorites is absolutely in the Revan reveal. You're going around and talking to all of those people, right?
Right.
And all the different various companions are like, oh, you're not Rev. I think Mission has probably one of the best, which is like, look, I didn't know Revan. All I know is you, and you're not a murder hobo, and you're definitely not a Sith Lord. So don't be a Sith Lord, buddy. Ah, thanks, Mission. But you can go to Jolie and you can be like, so everyone else is kind of freaking out about the fact that I'm Revan. And Jolie's just like, it's like, why aren't you freaking out? Because I know who the fuck you are, Revan. I'm old.
Right.
Why didn't you say anything? Not my place. It wasn't my place to tell you who you were. And it's like the nicest but most abrasive old man thing ever. Like,
yeah, exactly.
who am I to tell you who you are? Like, I hope that's one of the things. I will say, if they make a Coda if that actually someday ever happens, and I hope it doesn't because I know they'll fuck it up, but my dream would be update the combat to be palatable to modern audiences because modern audiences suck and they can't handle an RPG and they're stupid, and I want people to play this game. And just take some of the dialogue for all of these characters and expand on it, right? Have Jolie, the guy who's the arbiter of light and dark and fucked off to Kashyyyk because he was tired of dealing with politics and light side this, dark side that, be like, have him have a whole spiel about how it's not his place to tell you who you are. He doesn't know what's going on. He's not going to get in the way of someone trying to reinvent themselves or rediscover themselves. And all of that could be a great lead up to Kreia when you also do the Coder 2 remake, because, oh my god, Coder 2 needs a remake. Like,
yeah.
And not
it
just
has
because of all
some
the cut
funny
content.
bits in it, though.
It did. And not just because of the cut content, though. Like, there's a lot more you can do with Kreia in the year 2026 with a slightly more advanced Star Wars dialogue. Or discourse, I suppose.
Can you really do more with Kreia? I mean, she is a woman in the year of 2026. I don't know if we're allowed to show her being a bad guy.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah, can't.
You grown,
but...
Oh,
no, I just... Like I said, I'm not touching that one. I got nothing there. Could be yes, could be no.
Also, 2026 remake would completely remove Bastla's ability to fall. Also, would completely remove Bastila being psychotic when she falls.
Yeah, oh boy.
Fucking Bastila when she falls is like baby's first college. Oh my god, you can do all the drugs when you're Sith and you get whipped and shit. It's like, Bastila.
No,
you need to stop.
Sneaky, you don't forget, it's not just you can do all the drugs. It's you can do all the drugs and I can let the mean man shock my titties and I love it.
And that, honestly, I think it's actually worse than that.
That is part of the dialogue.
Yeah. It's actually even worse than that, because if you have Force Lightning unlocked, you can shock her back into being your companion.
To be clear, that part isn't a specific dialogue choice. It's just that you can reduce all of her HP with electricity, which, given what happens in the scene where she falls, just makes it funnier. It's not an actual.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. I could have sworn it was a dialogue option where you can convince her by shocking her, and she goes, and she realizes that you were the true Sith all along.
I have, not saying it's not in there, I have no memory of that.
I could have sworn.
Certainly there's stuff where you can be like, I am the true Sith, serve me. That's the whole dark side, return her as a companion thing. But that just involves beating the tar out of her.
Which she likes, apparently?
No, to be clear, the boss fight with Bastila, she is in the Starforge, and basically they have you go through, is it 3 or 4 rounds of combat with her, Sneaky? And you can't, like, you have to go through those 3 or 4 rounds, because what'll happen is you'll deplete her HP, she'll be on 1 HP, you'll have some conversation, the Starforge brings her back to full HP, you beat her up, repeat, and I think that repeats 3 times, and you fight her a total of 4 times.
What's the fucking city called that you fight her in when she turns?
No, you're on the unknown planet, or the forbidden planet.
No,
but
that's
only the first. That's only the first time. That's you fight her a total of 5 times. You fight her once in the temple, and then she goes, I've been defeated, but I can't fall here, and fucks off into the Starforge. And then you fight her, I don't remember if it was 3 or 4 more times in the chamber just before Malak, where the Starforge is healing her.
I thought there was. I almost remember specifically on the nobility planet. No, not the city map.
Terrace?
No, not that city. The Nubuian city, where she first gets revealed to having been post kidnapping by Malak. And
no,
she's like,
no,
oh, I'm evil
that's
now.
on the unknown planet.
That's unknown
That's
planet?
the planet where you crash land, and there's the temple, and you have to go into the temple to disable the ship crashing field. Like, I'm not even kidding. For everyone else, it's literally like a ship crashing field.
It is crashing field. It literally is, yeah. No, it was the tan map. It was a bunch of tan buildings, not gray.
No, dude, you are. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, the only tan in that game is Tatooine. Because unless you mean like Dantooine, but again, there's never a point when she's evil on Dantooine. And she's not allowed to go out onto Korriban, so it's not Korriban. There's nothing tan on Manan, and there's nothing tan on Kashyyyk. Well, okay, I guess maybe some of the Wookiee huts are tan, but again, there's nothing there.
Korriban, Manan, no. Izek. No, it wasn't Terrace. It wasn't Tatooine. It was an unknown world.
Yeah, there's I don't specifically remember there being a Force Lightning option on her. Not saying it's not real, I just don't remember it.
Oh man, I'm so fucking confused. Like, it was. Oh, I'm gonna have to replay through this game someday. My memory, you have to keep in mind, the last time I played Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, that was For the Xbox 360, when Blockbuster was still a thing, because I rented the game.
Oh my god.
That had to have been what, 4th grade? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Knights of the Old Republic came out in 2003.
Yeah, oh boy, yep. 2003.
Yep,
Oh.
yep. Knights of the Old Republic 4 came out in December of 2004. So it was 5th grade then. No. No, was it still on the Xbox? Wait, did I play this on the Xbox? I played this on the Xbox, not the 360. That's stupid. You're stupid. I played this on the Xbox. The Xbox One. Yeah. Yeah, the Xbox. And so if this came out in December, so what did I... No, that's right, it was. I played Knights of the Old Republic 1 because it came out during July. And I
still remember...
spent my whole summer playing that game.
I was going to say, I still remember when I first got it, I was in a Target and it was $30 and I was this cool looking Star Wars game and I was super desperate to get it. And I begged my parents to take me back to Target so that I could get all of my allowance money to buy that Star Wars game. And they're like, are you sure you want to get it?
Yeah, because then I played Coder. Then Coder 2 came out, and I got that for Christmas.
See, I wasn't allowed to get Coder 2 because Scion was on the box, and my mom thought that he looked evil and ugly. Which, I mean, she's not wrong. But...
Not wrong, but that was kind of the point. I see. I never did like more than one playthrough for Coder 2. Because Coder 2 came out in 2004, and that was like the last year I played on the Xbox. Like 2004 to 2005. Because wait, the Xbox 360, that came out in like 2005, right?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Don't cursive age me like that, brother.
November 2005. Yup. Yes, so the Xbox 360 came, yeah, so that it was the last game I ever played on the original Xbox. Because then I got the Xbox and I got Oblivion, and I proceeded to put 4,000 hours into Oblivion. And then I tried to play Star Wars Galaxies because I was at Target one day and they were selling the triple box. This was this it? The Star Wars... No. Oh my god, maybe you remember, because it was a Target, it was a special bundle that was at Target. And it was Star Wars Galaxies.
It would have been the 4-pack with Jump to Lightspeed.
No, it contained a month's subscription to Star Wars Galaxies. Am I high? Did Star Wars Galaxies have subscription?
Yeah, no, it did. It did.
Okay, yeah, so it contained a month's subscription to Star Wars Galaxies. It contained Star Wars Empire at War. And it contained Jedi Fallen Academy. Right?
Oh.
And it was for the PC. There was 4 discs for the PC. So it was Fallen Academy 1 and 2, probably. right? That was a thing.
I think. Been a minute.
From like, what was it? It was like 2000, and so it was after I had gotten the E-Machine, and the E-Machine was purchased at the same time that Medal of Honor Pacific Assault came out. And I remember that because Medal of Honor Pacific Assault made the E-Machine catch fire.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't know what graphic settings were back then, so I just wanted to look at the best. And then the E-Machine was in an enclosed space, so it was venting heat into itself.
Ah.
Also, it was filled with dust.
That, yeah, that would do it.
So we Pacific Assault, Medal of Honor, that came out in also 2004 in November. So I already had the E-Machine, so I had to have seen the bundle in 2004. Maybe someone still has it sitting around. From 2004. Oh God, this hurts.
Hurts of ages.
You know what's crazy? When I moved, I actually finally got rid of that box.
Oh.
Yeah. So I actually had it this whole time. Damn.
Holy shit. Why was this entire string of dialogue cut, BioWare?
The gold pack. Yeah, okay,
hang
we're
on a second. I
getting
gotta interject.
close.
There's a bit of cut content for
Yeah.
Coder 1 that involves Juhani finding the man that murdered her parents. And it's about whether or not you have her fall to the dark side. Like, why was this whole thing cut? It's not that long, and it's voiced. It's not like this was some unvoiced content.
I think it was just. I think Juhani was like under completed, or
Yeah,
like
well, I mean,
they didn't have enough time to complete all her shit.
Her whole romance is bugged to
Yeah.
hell and back. Which, interestingly, Juhani, first gay BioWare character.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You could only save Bastila if you were a man.
Yes.
Because it was the romance.
Yeah.
You saved her with love.
Yes, basically,
no,
yeah.
I think you could. I think if you were high enough light side. Hold on, I gotta double check.
It's high enough light side or high enough dark side.
Yeah.
Either you convince her to come back to you and redeem herself, or you convince her that you're the real
I would say
Sith
it's a
and that
lower
Malek's
threshold
bitch.
if you have a romance. Yeah. No, it you have to have high enough persuade, and you don't get to use any of the use our force bonds or I love you. Like, none of that option is available to a female.
Let's see. Can the AI find it?
Why would you trust the AI to do anything?
Okay, listen, AI is great if you're like if you're just
the
looking to
starter
mass
kit
Google search.
bundle in 2004 to 2006. Wait, is it the best of PC? Oh shit, it might have been Star Wars the best of PC.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I think it was. Yep. Yeah, I definitely think it was.
That was the only one that had all the because you had all the wait, okay. Could you still freeform a class when you played?
Yeah, no, I joined normal servers, yeah.
No. I'm asking, did you have a WoW class progression or did you have a freeform class progression? Like, you picked Jedi at the start or not?
I don't think I could pick Jedi at the start.
Okay, but could you pick, like, Bounty Hunter or Scoundrel or that kind of stuff? Or, like, Entertainer?
It was Star Wars and Empire Divided 14-day trial.
I'm trying to remember if that was before or after Jump to Lightspeed.
Expansions Jump to Lightspeed was 2004.
Because Jump to Lightspeed, for better or for worse,
Empire
changed the game.
Empire Divided was 2003.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Then you got in just before Jump to Lightspeed.
Yep.
Which is why you couldn't pick Jedi.
Yeah, contents: Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Empire at War, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Knights of the Old Republic, and Republic Commando. Yup, and they were selling this at fucking Target back in the day.
Yup. Man,
best $50 I ever spent.
Yeah. I wish squad-based tactical shooters could be half as competent as Republic Commando. Which, by the way, man, I miss when games had cool behind-the-scenes content. Like, half the fun of Republic Commando was unlocking all the bonus content when you found out they hired ex-Navy... was it an ex-Ranger or was it an ex-SEAL that they had consult on, like...
ex-Ranger.
I think it was an ex-Ranger. But, like, they had an actual military professional consult on all of the nonsense that they did. Like, this is how you stack a door. This is how you put a breaching charge on. So now I'm gonna right, and they mocapped the dude for all of it.
And there was also a ton of dev diaries you could find during the game, where if you turned on, I think it was an option you had to turn on the dev diaries where you could then find them or something.
I think so.
Or like you had to beat the game first, and then the second playthrough, like they showed up or something. I just remember like walking through the map, and then like a fucking little play symbol showing up, and if I walked over to the play symbol, they would start talking about like, for this map, we wanted a really dark and, intimidating atmosphere, and blah 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 blah, and they would just start telling the story about like why they made the map that way. I miss that shit. Yeah, I miss that a lot. Damn, those were good days. Well, I mean, Ghost Recon actually did an excellent job way back in the day. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon did a great job back in the day. Not so much these days. They're kind of dog shit these days. Kind of not great. They kind of tried to over monetize it. They lost the team aspect in terms of commanding AI, and then they tried to over monetize it. So the last one I ever remember playing is, Max probably remembers me playing this, was like Future Warfighter or whatever it was called, and it was just a generic third-person shooter that was free to play, but you could basically pay to win with a bunch of unlocks.
Was this the one with the wall hack visor?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you could buy a wall hack visor?
No, everyone had the wall hack visor. It was part of the gimmick, I think.
I think you had to unlock it.
Yeah, I think it was an unlock, but
It might have been a
either way.
consumable. But yeah, like it wasn't bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually really enjoyed it, but ultimately in the end I had to stop playing it because the pay to win was just too strong. It was just too strong. You know? It's way too strong. The pay to win shit was just way too powerful, and you couldn't overcome it in the end.
Yeah.
Well,
Man,
you
remember when
paid
we
to
almost had a
win.
good Ghost in the Shell game?
Yeah, I remember
And then
that.
people discovered how strong the rented premium guns were because you couldn't
Yeah.
buy them; you could only rent
Uh,
them.
Yeah.
Fucking excuse you?
Yeah. I also remember, was it what was the game called? Blackout?
What do you mean?
With that
Gotta be
might have
more
been the one I
specific.
was thinking of. First
No.
person sci-fi shooter.
Yeah, but there was a Ghost in the Shell game
No,
too.
I don't mean the Ghost in the Shell one. I'm talking about when I was mentioning the one with the wall hack.
Oh.
It was first person. The suits were like 3 steps from being the nanite suits from Crisis.
Oh, yeah, that's Blackout. Yep. Yeah, it's Blackout. Fucking hell, where is it? Damn, I feel old.
I mean, you are old, but
Yeah, but I typed sci-fi first-person shooter free-to-play, and it's like, do you mean Arc Raiders, Splitgate, or Planet Shot? No,
Ugh.
I mean something older than that.
hey, PlanetSide was fantastic. 1.
Is it Blackout? Blackout 0 point? No. Relictus Blackout? No. Mostly negative. Why is it mostly negative? When mom says we have Battlefield at home.
Okay. No, this doesn't look right.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh, was it Blacklight?
Blacklight, yes. See, I knew it had something to do with the color black and lights. Just, you know. Blacklight Retribution.
It's now titled Tango Down. So, you know, this game was pretty poppin' back in the day.
It was really funny for me because in this game, I got really, really, really good at throwing weapons.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
And unlike every other premium weapon, the throwing axes that exploded with C4 charges on them. They could one-shot you if you got hit by them. The explosion also one-shot you if you got hit by it. And everyone was dog shit with it, except for me. The one thing that the Blacklight had was customizability, and you could not have a primary weapon and not have a secondary weapon in exchange for holding more throwables if it was the axe, because the axe was technically a melee weapon. And then if you threw all your axes, you just had your knife. But you could technically not have a primary, and because that's the other thing, is if your primary and secondary weapons, if they were premium guns, could get damaged per game. And you had to pay the
Fucking
in-game
what?
currency to repair them. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
That sounds retarded.
And the throwables, however, didn't require repair because you were just supposed to use them, right? And so I paid money for an extra 3 throwable slots and 3 more copies and 3 more copies of the axe.
Oh
And
no.
to make it even better, if you killed someone with the axe and then didn't detonate them, you could pick the axe up off their corpse. So I was
Infinite
just...
ammo glitch.
And then when I died, well, I have more axes now.
Alright, well,
it
it's
was
9
the
o'clock.
dumbest shit in existence.
Unfortunately, it is 9 o'clock, so I must bid you adieu.
Hold on,
gentlemen.
let me finish their author page. They're almost done.
Okay, okay. I'll stick around.
Of course, please do not contact me about artwork. Yep, they got one-shotted by bots. I am a sinner saved by the blood of Jesus Christ. Praise his holy name. If anyone knows how to contact the author Sconde1, please let me know. I want to start writing their story, but I simply cannot continue writing a fan fiction if the other author doesn't give me permission to.
I mean,
A fan fiction of a fan fiction.
Well, no, it's not necessarily fan fiction of a fan fiction. They could be looking to try to continue a.
Yeah, they are trying to continue the story, but the author specifically said if someone wants to finish her unfinished story, let her know. I want to finish it, but I can't without her permission, and I can't seem to contact her. It's like you have no problem writing Lord of the Rings fan fiction, but the second you want to write fan fiction effectively, because I mean you're continuing a story, it's effectively fan fiction. You're not the original author. You're effectively writing fan fiction of a fan fiction. But that's too far. Like, you're okay writing fan fiction of the Lord of the Rings, but how dare you write fan fiction of someone else's fan fiction without their permission? Because I'm pretty sure the author didn't contact the Lord of the Rings Foundation and see if it's okay if they wrote the fan fiction, you know? If they did, hey ho. But I'm pretty sure they didn't. So yeah, then they have a million dream from the world's greatest showman quote line, and then their profile's over. That's it. Yeah. Then they have 3 stories. Hobbit story of what if Legolas wasn't invincible when he fought Bolg on Raven Hill? What if the dwarves refused to give Thranduil the white gem? This is my version of the ending of Battle for.
All right, so first of all, it's not the white gem; it's the fucking Arkenstone, and they did.
No, the white gems of Lasgleam, that little fucking pearl necklace shit.
Yeah, remember there was a second thing.
No, everybody was horny for the Arkenstone.
No,
yes, everybody was horny for the Arkenstone.
There was this specific gift that the elves gave to the dwarves, and then they wanted it back.
The female elf. It's something the elves made from what the dwarves gave them. They're like minor Arkenstones.
No, they weren't minor Arkenstones.
No.
It was fucking this thing.
If I remember right, it was Thranduil's wife's jewelry. Or something like that.
Yes.
You wanted it
Yeah,
back.
that might be it.
I linked it.
Yeah, those. The white gem. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
The Elf King will pay a huge price for it, and then they give it back to him instead, and then he shows up with help. But anyway, so yeah, their idea of a fanfic here is what if Legolas got his ass pounded, and then all the bad things happen.
What if Legolas? Yes, Legless the dwarf, not Legolas, Legless.
Legless. Yes, he was indeed legless. Oh, you guys are still going? One more thing I asked Grok to make this week, still better than most of the stuff you see on this podcast. Of course we're still going. We're always still going. Hogwarts Express compartment. It says, okay, script style, okay, God damn it, you made it Zoomer speak. Yeah, I've been seeing the Zoomer
God
edits.
Damn it!
The Zoomer edits of Harry Potter have actually been decently funny, I will admit.
Yo, is it true? They're saying all down the chain that Harry Potter in this compartment. No cap, that's UFR. God.
Looking up.
For real.
Polite but wary. Yeah, that's me. Like, I actually would like a modern rendition of Harry Potter where either the Muggle side or the Wizard side is talking in Zoomer gibberish. And so you can have the other side just be completely lost, like, what the fuck are you saying? I know he's speaking English, but what the fuck was that?
That is not Queen's English.
Just write it like, oh shit, what's the, My Brain Rot Girlfriend or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I'm Draco Malfoy, bet. You think my name's funny, bruh? Straight broke vibes. Are straight elite,
Potter,
others
for someone
are
as
straight
rich
mid.
as you are, you somehow still managed to give off straight broke vibes.
I got the plug. I can put you on, no cap.
What?
Oh, Zoomers. Ah, God. Anyway, speaking of fan fiction to close out the night, have you guys all seen the Star Wars, not Star Wars, the Skyrim woke edit?
God.
No?
It's someone decided to do a quote-unquote modern rendition of if Skyrim was made in 2026, and it's got all of the shit that's annoying in games of, like, Lydia is popping up in the lower corner as a radio contact, and she's constantly offering commentary on things that are happening during the cutscene, at the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
Like explaining stuff to you, like you were crossing the border, and the border is this place, and this place is this place, and now you're heading towards this place. Like all of the annoying shit. Your skills are leveling up mid cutscene, because of information you're getting. You get like 4 achievements for just watching the opening cutscene.
Jesus.
Is it? Please tell me it's on the level of those god-awful, horrendous Elden Ring edits.
It's actually worse, in a way.
Oh,
no. It's not the same level as the Elden Ring modern edit, where it's just completely obnoxiously, all over the place with maps and shit.
Yeah.
Press F to respect the flag. Press F to respect the flag. Press F to respect the flag. Really, you need to respect the flag soon. Come on, I'm not kidding. You need to respect the flag. all of the race descriptions has been rewritten. You have to buy the Skyrim Battle Pass to unlock everything but Nords and Imperials.
God.
It's also the character constantly talks to himself, but it's all like really generic. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. Stuff.
Good.
And on that note, I can't believe it's gonna be Friday soon.